You're right there, Rez.
Oh, hello. Hello, sorry. I was just polishing my knob. Hello. Welcome to Shelfside Spurs Show. We're here. What the fuck are we happy for? What are we happy for?
We're happy for our new shows, Rez. That's what we're happy for.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We've got new shows. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Nick, for reminding me. Yes.
New shows.
Shelfside is expanding. So we've got new shows in order to basically, because everyone's doing it now, aren't they? You know, new shows here, new shows there, you know, just essentially filling the meta universe thing with huge amounts of content. Nick, give us a rundown of some of the new shows that we've got coming up.
Well, we've got Shelfside Away. We've
Shelfside
got
Away, yep.
Shelfside on tour.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
We are Shelfside TV.
Yes. Yes.
The Irish Shelf Spur.
I forgot about that one. That one's a good one.
SSX Till I Die.
Yeah.
Right.
What were the other ones? I can't help me out.
The Shelfie Company.
Oh, the Shelfie Company.
Yeah.
On the shelf.
Shelf and the Shang.
Okay, yeah, on the shelf. Yep, on the shelf. Yeah,
on the shelf.
Yeah.
Last
what
word
else
on
we got?
shelf.
Last word on shelf side. Yeah, there's one from Phil
right,
in the
yes.
chat. Yeah,
Thank
you,
Phil.
The shelf room. The shelf room.
The shelf room.
Shelf room.
Paxton shelving.
Paxton shelving.
Yeah, shelf side. We forgot. Shelf side Spurs show, all one word.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yes. Forgot that one as well. Yeah.
Shelf talk shelf.
Yeah, let's talk shelf.
Yeah.
What else is there?
What else?
Chris is saying Shelf Asian TV.
Shelf Asian TV, of course.
Shelf Asian, of course,
Chris.
Yes. Forgot about that one. Yeah.
Welsh now, Shelf Talk Sport. Exactly. Oh, of course. There's so many. There's so many that we just couldn't remember. And we just to let you know that we will be going at exactly the same times as all the other shows are going.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So essentially, it's just whenever we can. You know, it'll turn it into as I say, a constant stream of just us. Really. What more does anyone want? You know, what more does anyone want? So yeah,
I'll see in the comments cheese shelf and the boy shelf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or the cheesy shelf. The cheesy shelf.
The cheesy shelf. Yeah, I like the cheesy
out
shelf.
of business with all these shelves. We're putting Wix out of business.
Yeah.
Come and do Wix.
Yeah. Damn right. Just very quickly, I think, you know, as we should do, I will introduce everyone. So first off, Barry, how are you? How are you doing?
I mean, if we don't talk about last night, we're fine. If we talk about last night, then
we can smile until then.
Okay,
I think.
Cool. So I'm.
Everyone smile. Everyone smile.
The
Ben,
free
smile.
Boys, Phil.
Kuva, we said smile, not your cum face.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, it's the only time you can smile now.
Yeah. Kuva, how are you?
Ecstatic not to be in yesterday.
Yes, I can tell. Chris Agambar is smiling. Look, see, if he can do it, everyone can. All right.
True.
Yeah. Smile in the chat. In the chat, smile, please. Sorry, carry on, Kuva.
Yeah. How am I? I went to bed angry. I woke up angry.
Yeah.
And now, I feel a bit angry actually.
That must have been some amazing sex.
Not from what I was watching.
Ah, shit.
But we were getting fucked last night. Whoops, bit early.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. There's 30 people already, and I would
just
like
don't
to
say. Just don't say cunt. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
What a wanker.
I know.
Look, I just want to say welcome because I'm sure that we have got some of the viewers from last night who
From last
have
night.
subscribed. So welcome to the extra 37 of you that subscribed after me and Rez
Absolutely.
being on. We are Tottenham TV, not to be confused with We Are Shelfside TV.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. And yeah, Danny, I'll tell you what Danny wants to say to everyone. And
Which Danny? We've got a lot of them.
He just says this to us. I don't know whether he's talking to you, us, or the chat, or to Spurs, maybe to the Spurs team. To the Spurs team.
Yeah.
I think it's talking to me.
Collective.
Well, you singular, Ben, are a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an achievement, man.
Yeah.
That is an achievement.
Scott, I will shock you tonight because I'm not
Don't
happy.
Don't worry.
We're not happy clapping anymore.
We're going to be thing. Ben, how are you, sir? How's the coffee game going?
Very slow today because I don't know. I couldn't be asked. I don't remember what I had for my lunch, so who cares? Yeah, it was a struggle today, but we got through it. At the end of every day, there's always a shelfside Spurs show.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Yeah. There is always a shelfside show now because of the amount of shows we're now doing. So you should always have a bit of joy in your world.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to it, especially if they stream over different other people's streams.
We want to turn ourselves into the Tesco of the Spurs streaming world,
every
where
shelf
everything,
every shelf hurts.
every shelf hurts. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Chris, Ben is very much on the game. I've seen him. He's actually causing some problems for my prostitutes in the boot supply lines, but I won't begrudge him that because he does serve good coffee. It's good to see everyone in the chat, especially Phil P, because that allows me to go, woo! Woo! So
showtime!
Yeah. Yes, I forgot before we kicked off to go for a tinkle. So what we'll do is that we'll get Barry to do Spurs a la histoire. That's couple too many a-las. And while he's doing that, he'll remind you about the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll go and do the thing. See you in a minute.
I'll do some background audio.
And what he will do is he'll introduce the new show we've literally just come up with on the last 5 seconds, because every 5 seconds a new show is created.
Is it?
I think we should just wait. We'll just stay in silence and wait for Rez and make him feel awkward about what he's done.
Okay, we'll just sit here in silence.
Yeah. Make yourselves comfy at home. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh. Okay. So yes. Let's get on with the show. 34 people now. We lost a few. They came, they went, they conquered. Right.
They can't handle our shelfness.
And also we know it's coming up to Christmas, so there'll be Elf on the Shelf. So that was started by us.
Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah. Rez should have gone out the window. He should have gone out the window. Swifty, and Phil P says the same.
And big up to the National Shelf Service.
Yeah.
I think so.
National Shelf
Did you guys know that? Did you know that Bob Spur was on a shelf last year, twice?
Okay.
Was he? What?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about it ever.
Does he not?
No.
Did you wash your hands, Rez?
No.
Yeah, I thought not. Filthy human being. Anyway, thank you to everyone that's here already. If you haven't made Sweet Seat Music with the like and subscribe buttons, please do, because it does mean a lot to us. You can fondle it. You can.
Does it though? Does it really?
Yeah, it makes our little hearts go a flutter.
Okay, that was a bit weird. Anyway, on this day, you can do that. You can do that because we've got two things. We've got Spurs on this day a la histoire, and we also have Sophie's Corner. So,
excellent.
I've got some quality material for Sophie's
We are
Corner.
in for a treat.
Apparently, she is listening on the way to going out for dinner. Where she's gone out for dinner, we may or not know based on her updates on social media. But let's get to the on this day in history, because that's what am I doing? I've lost the plot here. Here we go. I've got the right banner. I've got the right banner. Right. So on this day in 1980. Oh my God.
Carry on.
On this day in 1984, a 2-1 victory at Nottingham Forest, of all clubs, is the start of our club record away sequence of 16 matches unbeaten, stretching to the 21st of August 1985.
Including our first win at Anfield in 73 years.
Okay.
Wow. 73 years. It took us 73 years to win at Anfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
42,756 were in attendance as Tottenham beat Manchester United 2-1 at White Hart Lane. Martin Chivers and Cyril Knowles scored the goals as we finished 11th that season. So what I've done, you see, is I've kind of tried to match where things are going to go this season. We didn't go to Forest and win. We're not going to go on a massive away record, and we're going to finish 11th. So, yeah, Scott, the happy clapping has definitely stopped. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Just the kind of history one, two history ones. On this day in 1674, the Dutch formally cede New Netherlands, New York, to the English.
To the English, yes.
And in 1989, the Germans began demolishing the Berlin Wall on this day. So, yeah, bit of history for you. Now I've got some famous birthdays.
Oh, yes.
Fuck off this. I want to know what Sophie's doing today.
Later. You've got to get the juices flowing first.
So, we'll go with the oldest first. So, Steve Brookstein was an English singer who won the first series of X Factor. Was born in Mitcham, England on this day in 1968.
Okay.
Whoever that is.
Stefan Iversen, Norwegian footballer, born in Oslo, Norway, was born on this day in 1976. So happy birthday, Stefan.
Happy birthday, Stefan.
And in 1989, Taron Egerton, the Welsh actor and singer in Rocketman, was born in Birkenhead in England.
Wow. Are any of those people Spurs fans?
Well, I don't know. All of them. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Kuva. Yeah, all of them. They're all Spurs fans, and they all like and subscribe to the show.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you haven't subscribed to the show, then essentially you're saying you're not as good as Steve Brookstein.
Don't want that on your conscience, do you?
You don't want that on your conscience. You would have to wake up every day knowing that you're not as good as Steve Brookstein because you haven't subscribed to the channel.
Phil P and Welsh Gal, I just copy and paste. I don't check these things for
I think New York was New Amsterdam, but the state was the New Netherlands.
Yes, Ben. Yes, Ben.
Yes.
So
there you go. And in actual fact, in New York, they do, like, organizations will sometimes use will use New Amsterdam in their company names because it's part of the history. So
yeah. So anyway, what we all want to know, and I'm just gonna what Sophie's up to, no?
I thought that would be later in the show.
No. We can't have people. People will want to know what Sophie's up to now. Plus, she might be at dinner, or she might not be. She might be someone. Oh, is that Sophie? Is that the police going after Sophie?
No, that's the police. They're just checking up on me.
Okay, so let me just consult because we want to make sure we have the correct whereabouts of one Sophie Principato. So 4 days ago, I know it's raining on a Sunday morning before I get out of bed. How, I hear you ask? Because in my capacity of doing the football fixtures for the kids' club, I get the same message from every away club. Is the match still on? Someone, Raf replied, thank fuck my boys don't play football anymore. Frost Christo says, well, is it? Sophie replies saying you have to wait for 11 a.m. until a decision is made. Frost replies, for fuck's sake. Iggy has put a comment saying yes or fucking no. And then he went back to bed.
It's like being there.
Yeah.
It is. And the second thing tonight, big up to Panny for a wonderful parents' evening. Parents' evening for the youngest. Wow. Just putting it out there again. Get the looks from Daddy and gets the brains from me. And then we have a little voice note. I'm just going to play a little voice note now from young Iggy.
Just an update for Sophie's Corner. Sophie herself will be heading out for a lovely dinner, but she will be watching the content later when she gets back home. Oh, feisty this one. Very feisty. Oh, she will be watching when she's driving. You shouldn't be watching when you're driving. Okay, you're gonna listen to it like a pod. Liar.
Which was then closely followed up by.
Okay, another little update. Dinner, what she's having for dinner has not been decided as yet, but do keep an eye out on her Facebook. She may decide to post her location when she gets there, so you're update to the most recent ongoings of Sophie's Corner. She can WhatsApp you directly and let you know what she's having for dinner later on. It could be TGI's, it could be Ben and Jerry's, it could be I don't know, Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's, a restaurant.
Of course. So,
Benny and Frankie and Benny.
Oh, the meeting time. Lovely. Lovely. So do keep your eyes peeled on your WhatsApp or for Facebook for Spurs Corner, for Sophie's Corner, most importantly.
So unfortunately, she hasn't tagged me or updated me.
How
so I'm going to message her now, and I'm simply going to put.
Do you know what I love about this? I love about.
I'm simply going to put. Where are you?
I love the fact that essentially we're stalking one of our friends.
Correct.
Well, we're not. We're just Nick is. We're just.
Yeah, Nick is. Yeah.
It's probably only stalking in a sort of legal sense, really, isn't it? I mean, morally, it's more sort of showing interest.
Oh, I see. Yes, that's right. Is that the one that you use on them? I wasn't stalking you. I was just showing an interest.
So that's where we are with Sophie's
Peter
Corner.
Sutcliffe used that one.
Yes, that's right. No, seriously, I was showing an interest. I don't want to hammer home the point, but I was just showing an interest.
There's something wrong with you, Rez.
Oh, it's after watching that fucked up display yesterday. Fuck me sideways.
Oh, what, this one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite simple, right? Because they're all shit apart from Forster. So then we move on.
Yeah. Big up, Fraser.
Should we just rate Forster?
Yeah.
I think
so
we'll go round. We'll go round.
8 out of 10 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go around. We'll go around clockwise. We'll start with you, Ben. Ben, tell us about Forster yesterday.
I didn't watch the game because I couldn't be fucked.
There you go. Hoover, tell us about Forster.
I watched the game and couldn't be fucked.
I can tell you about an IPA I had from the Track Brewery in Manchester. It was a 5.6%, and it was rather delectable. I didn't watch the game. Fuck that.
Was it as good as Forster?
It was better than Forster because I didn't have to watch it.
Oh, well, there you go. You just drank it.
Yeah.
What more can you say?
Yeah.
Finally, Ranjit, I know you watched the game because I was there experiencing every excruciating second of it with you.
Yeah.
Tell us about Forster.
Yeah, I mean, I did watch it and it was shit. And he stopped it from being even more embarrassing than it was already.
Yeah.
Game against Nottingham Forest B team with Serge Aurier in there team who also contributed more, assisted the assist, which is more than what our right backs did, including Doherty, including Spence. And he actually, I'd even go as far as saying that he did more in that little cameo of his than Emerson or all three of them have done. Spence and Doherty has done this century.
Yep. Apart from Romero, Jacob.
No, fuck Romero.
Yeah, he hasn't been that good this season either, to be honest. So,
yeah, but he was good last season.
Oh, still better than the others, though.
Well, I'll tell you what. Dyer was probably good at some point in his life, but I don't know. Not football. Maybe at like some grades or something.
No, I don't think he was good at anything, to be honest. Just he gives off that vibe, doesn't he? It's like a catastrophe around the corner.
Fucking hell, you're getting a bit raw, aren't you? Jesus, man.
Well, there is one thing that I forgot to add to Sophie's corner.
Right.
And that is the fact that a certain somebody who will not be named will be going to watch the AC Milan Tottenham Hotspur Champions League quarter-final on Valentine's Day. And it's not Ben. And I'm not sure if he's actually told her yet, but
probably was about 3 or 4 minutes further on than this.
Welcome to Shelfside Spurs Show, where we fuck up people's relationships.
Hey! I wasn't the one that decided to say he's going away on Valentine's Day to go and watch AC Milan and Spurs.
At least give him the chance to help to, tell her at the right time. Not
if you haven't told her now,
there's never
the Champions League draw was on Monday. It's now Thursday.
To be fair, Ranjit, you have got form for divulging a bit of information too early.
Haven't you just?
Have I?
Yeah.
I can't remember what that was.
Well, last week, I'm going to say, for a start.
Oh, can't remember what happened yesterday, let alone last week.
That's always a good excuse. No, I'm not bringing it up again. It was very controversial.
No, it's fine. You can put it in the private chat, and then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I don't remember." If I don't remember, it didn't happen. So
we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. So
yes, officer, I didn't remember what happened, so it didn't happen.
What we can do is do a rating out of 10 as to how shit we were last night. Right? And we'll go in opposite direction now. Barry, how shit on a scale of 1 to 10 were we last night? And expand on your answer.
On a scale of, did you say 114 or?
Sorry, on a scale of 114 to 200.
Okay, I'd say it's. I was going to say it was 200, but we then.
Can't get there, can you?
No, you can't possibly get there. 38 games times by 3 does not equal 200. So I have to go for 114.
14, yeah.
And the only reason it's gone to 114 is because I was with you, Rez. So
that's true.
That's rather sweet.
Yeah. I feel the same. I do. Kuva, on a scale of 114 to 200, how shit was yesterday?
I think on a scale of 114 to 200, did you say?
Yes.
In that case, I would have to rate it the swinging, torn-off ball sack of a badger during an outbreak of tuberculosis caught on a barbed wire fence.
Okay.
Yeah. The ball sack or the badger?
All of it. Let's go for the whole thing. We'll go whole thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, I get that definitely. And finally, Ben, on a scale of 114 to 200, how shit were we last night?
I was going to say 200, but due to the fact I was given some freshly foraged mushrooms from Norfolk Forest, and the track beer was that good, it was really good. Some wood bluets, some chanterelles, some chicken of the wood, and the beer. I'm going to say 114.
Fantastic.
Which is, of course, the maximum.
Yeah.
Which is the most that it could have been if you if you multiply 38 by 3. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's just silly to think that if you can only get 3 38 times, that you could possibly get 200 out of that.
I'm sorry, you need to stop this being horrible about people because they don't know how to use a calculator, spell check, or Grammarly.
It's true.
Big up Grammarly.
I'm an evil person for pointing that out. I humbly apologize.
Thank you.
I think with YouTube, the amount of Grammarly adverts I get 3 Grammarly adverts in a row. You'd think people download it. Someone must have downloaded it with all those advertisements.
And it's free, isn't it? It's a free app, isn't it?
It's a free thing, and it's brilliant.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you get much gooder like what I'd done.
That's it. You learn to talk proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's just not available in certain parts of the world.
No, not in St Albans.
It's not available in St Albans.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Sophie is having Thai food with her friend. Now, I'm not sure what that means, Iggy, if I'm honest, because if she hasn't tagged it on Facebook, is it a friend? Is she eating Thai? Or is she a spy of some sort that we don't know?
Is that Thai as in the country or just like formal wear?
Oh, I know that Thai restaurant. It's in Bow, right? It's called the Bow Thai.
Like it. Nice one, Ben.
You know what to do, Barry.
It was good. Right, come on, guys. We do need to talk a little bit, just to satisfy the sponsors. Let's talk about last night. Yeah, I mean, I think I can accurately for myself say that was probably the worst Spurs performance I've ever witnessed. And that's including some of the shit that we had in the 90s. Because last night it wasn't just bad, it wasn't necessarily bad technique or anything like that. There were one or two things that showed some skill. It was just so lacking in commitment. It was like they honestly couldn't give a shit. They couldn't give fuck number one last night. And so for me, it was the worst Spurs performance I've ever witnessed. Kuva, what about yourself?
Well, I've completely lost any faith in the team, the manager, the club in general, the ownership. I'm quite happy for a hard reset on this club now. I just don't see anybody playing for Conte. I don't think Conte really believes in the players either. It's on a downward spiral now, as far as I can see. I've got no enthusiasm for watching the team, and I've got no hope of things improving. I just see things gradually getting worse now. I just think we need to change something drastically, preferably the owners.
Yeah,
just get some sort of centered direction in the club, because I don't see where we're going now. It's absolute awful football all the time. We at best we play a half of a game every now and then, but last night there was just nothing. Absolutely nothing to take from that game. Boredom was the high point.
Yeah, I think so. Nick, obviously we experienced that together and we did talk about it, but for those that didn't tune in last night, give us your thoughts.
Well, I've kind of tried to be positive Scott earlier said hello to the happy clapper. Well, I've kind of gone almost full circle where I don't give a shit anymore about this club until maybe January, not even, or maybe the end of January. I just, you're right. You're right, Bryce. It does feel very end of the road kind of vibe. And Alan Harris says COVID was more fun than last night. And I'm kind of at the point where, and I was talking to Daigle earlier, I put it earlier, I'm kind of at the point where I don't want my season ticket anymore because it's just not fun. And then, I could keep it, sell the ticket every game. But I'm kind of just done with Tottenham.
Yeah.
If I'm honest at the moment, and I know that sounds for everyone that kind of knows how positive I am normally. I am just kind of done with it all, and unfortunately, I have to go and do the watch along on Saturday with Brian Daigle. But I'm not going to say if I got run over by a bus, it would do me a favour, but it would do me a favour.
Yeah, I mean, it's as Bryce said, big up to you, mate. It's a very end of the road kind of vibe. Ben, is that the feeling you're getting? Obviously, you didn't watch, but you know what happened. I'm sure you're not unaware of it. How you handling it at the moment? What's going through your head?
It's just we've seen a massive bit of news this week that Liverpool Football Club, they now know they cannot compete at the top level with the money they have. Even as successful a club as Liverpool Football Club are, they have put their club up for sale because they know they have taken it as far as they've gone. We hit that same point 10, probably 15 years ago. They've taken us as far as we're going. But instead of, as Alan Sugar did, he moved it over to someone with more capital than he had to move the club forward. We are sitting on it. We are sitting on an absolute possibility of a gold mine of a football club with a shiny new stadium, with all the infrastructure you could possibly need. And we're sitting still. And other clubs now, including clubs that have been dead in the water for years, like Aston Villa, for example, they are catching up with us. They've got billionaire owners with more money than us, and they are catching up with us. We have stagnated as a football club. So if we want to see Tottenham do anything, let alone win a trophy, they've got to sell up. They've got to find someone with the capital needs to be able to take this football club to where it's supposed to be, which is an elite football club that's in the top 10 richest in the world. And they're not going to do it. So we're only going to drop, in my opinion. And with this ownership in control of the football club, we're never going to win a trophy. So as Kuva rightly says, what is the point of having a world-class manager that took a crap Inter team to the league title in 2 years? What's the point of having him at Tottenham if we're not going to back him? And are we going to back him in January? Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no. So Levy out. Always has been.
One thing I would like to address, I think, today are the Conte out brigade. Not those that necessarily want him out because of the style of play, because that's a personal choice. I don't agree with that myself, but that's the choice. I'm talking about those that are criticizing Conte mainly because seemingly he won't play Jed Spence. That really seems to be the crux of their ridiculous argument. And the thing that I saw yesterday was comments along the lines of Conte's system is outdated. He won Serie A 2 years ago. how does a system become updated in that shorter space of time? Ben?
It doesn't. It's a perfectly good system if you don't have Ryan Sessegnon, Ben Davis, Eric Dyer, Emerson Royale, Davinson Sanchez, Brian Hill. I know people love Brian Hill. He's not good enough, otherwise he'd be in the team. Got any more to name a few? That's 6 already off the top of my head that are not good enough to play for a title-winning manager that's won wherever he's gone. If you want Conte out, and you are not blaming the owners for wanting Conte out, you are probably the problem. Because we had Jose Mourinho, whether you like Jose Mourinho's style of play or not, the year after he left Tottenham, he won a trophy at a shit Roma team. This is not Juventus. This is not Inter. This is not AC Milan. This is not a Napoli. This is Roma that haven't won anything for fucking donkey years. And he won them a title.
Never won a European competition at all.
Never won a European competition. Won a title within 2 years. Who is the problem? The manager or the person above him? It's clear to see who the problem is.
Yep. For me, it doesn't matter who you argue for. If you want success at this club, only a change of ownership is going to bring that. Yep. We need somebody that's going to give direction to the club, and preferably a lot of investment as well, because that's what's needed in this team now. There's no escaping it. No clever tactics are going to work. No inspirational words to players will work. The quality is not there. So I'm totally disillusioned with Conte anyway. But that's purely the football. For success, I've already given up on that. We're just not having it while ENIC's here. So for me, I want Conte out because I just want somebody in that's going to get us playing something I can watch. And at the moment, I hate watching our team. And that for me is unacceptable. So I'm quite happy to just have somebody in, a Harry Redknapp style, get the most out of these players, at least put some smiles on faces. We're not going to win anything anyway. Might as well enjoy what I'm watching while I wait for the ENIC sale, which better be happening.
I mean,
why?
Is it really now completely unrealistic of us to expect Spurs to be competing for honours?
It's not unrealistic.
Is it just out of the question now? Is it a case of there's no point in wishing for that? And if we get to that point, are we not essentially tacitly accepting the ownership's model? Because they don't seem to want to win anything either. They just want to get to top 4, and that's all they give a shit about. So aren't we essentially saying to ENIC and Levy, fine, you win?
That's basically
they're going to win anyway while they've got the ownership. It just doesn't matter.
No. I mean, I can't. I don't see the point. I'm with you on this one, Cougar. I'm not arguing against you. I'm actually backing your point. I don't see the point if we're not in it to win anything. I actually don't see the point of supporting a club, if I'm being honest. What's the point? Because I sort of came to it through family, but it's not, the be all and end all of my life.
Yeah, I've quite seriously been looking in the last 3-4 years of walking away from all this, just supporting non-league teams. It's at least the football's honest. It's there's passion for it. Skill level isn't going to be as good, but it doesn't matter. As long as people are putting in an effort and it means something, that's good enough for me.
Absolutely. I mean, yesterday, again, we come back to this. They showed no passion. No, apart from maybe Bentancur. He looked like he still cared, and who?
And Forster.
And Forster, yeah. I mean, there was that moment late in the second half, I remember, when Bentancur was in oceans of space, right? There wasn't a Forest player within 20 yards of him, right? And he's completely by himself. And he's there. His arm is up saying, give me the fucking ball, right? And instead of passing to an open man with all that space in the Forest half, no less, right? They do the whole stop, look around, have a cup of tea, scratch their ass, and then pick out the wrong pass to a player with a fucking swarm of Forest players surrounding them. Whereas Benton goes out there, and you saw it when the ball didn't come to him, he just smashed his arms down to his side in frustration because it was so easy just to give him the ball. He was in oceans of space. He might have made something happen. And I mean, what's the point? Why should we actually give these players any fucking time? I'm not one to boo. I'm not. You know, I think it's counterproductive. But fucking hell did they deserve it yesterday. They deserved to be booed yesterday.
I've got an idea for a new shirt sponsor that might help. You know those fold down tables that you get on the back of sort of coaches or aircraft where you eat your meal off the little table.
Yeah.
Get that as the chess sort of logo, and the players can just fold that down, have a little snack, have a drink while they're playing. Just
while
take
they
it
pick
easy.
out a pass.
Yeah. Have a think about it.
Yeah. I mean, how many times did I scream last night, Barry, about pass the ball faster? They're just, all you're doing is giving them time to get organized.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your fantasies. That's I just thought
that's something else. Well, that's the second half of the show. We're talking about the football at the moment, man. Come on, stay with the program. But yeah, I mean, I was on and on about it last night. They're just walking the fucking ball over the halfway line.
Yeah, look, and there was no even when they went down to 10 men, Forest were the better team, and Spurs had no urgency to try and get the win. It was like they were like, we're going to the World Cup, we've checked out, we don't care, we don't want to get injured, we don't want to overexert ourselves. I mean, I don't know what Sessegnon was doing because he wasn't getting called up. I mean, you know, only one left back or left wing back selected in the England squad, and Sess was maybe thinking, "Oh, I could have a chance here. Gareth could give me a phone call."
Oh yeah.
Has Sessegnon had a worse game than last night? Because I don't think he has.
No.
Every game is Sessegnon's worst game. Fucking shit.
No, last night was a special place in the halls of pathetic.
Oh yeah.
Patheticism. Yeah, that'll do.
It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K.
Sing it, baby.
As much as I love Bobby K, I am not in the mood to sing. Right? Because last night was so shit that not even Bobby K can make me feel better.
What if I go topless?
We forgot about the show. The three shelf boys.
Three shelf boys.
Yeah.
That was the other show we were doing. Shit,
yeah.
What time are you guys starting on the pitch?
Oh, on the shelf.
On the shelf.
Yeah, we've got on the shelf, in the shelf.
On the shelf.
We've got on the shelf and in the shelf.
In the wall, in the shelf.
Yeah. No, Bryce. I don't punish the Pope with my mouth available. I'd usually have a gag in, so that wasn't it. Okay. That was something else. You know, you're on the right lines, but not quite that. Yeah. So yeah, is there anything really much else to say, or are we just flogging a dead horse here?
Are we still talking about football?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I had come at the good time. Sorry.
Yeah.
You come at a good time.
What I will say is we've now got Yeti as our sponsor. So the day or 2 weeks after Google was supposedly sponsoring the club, we've got Molten Brown and we've got Yeti. Get your Christmas presents ready. Christmas is here. Hanukkah clashes at the same time. So you can have for 2 for 1. Your Yeti for Christmas and your Molten Brown for Hanukkah. So
I heard we were all getting Blue Yeti mics for free.
Yeah.
All streams associated to Tottenham get free Blue Yeti stuff.
There's no free stuff at Tottenham.
No, that's true. That's true.
There's none at all.
Sure, there's. What are you talking about? There's lots of free stuff at Tottenham. We pay our players not to play. They get free money.
Yeah, it's true.
True.
Yeah, there are. No, to be fair, there are. There's a sense of disappointment, a creeping disillusionment with the whole concept of watching and enjoying football.
Away teams can come and have some free points.
Yeah, 3 points for away teams. Yeah, absolutely. You know, actually hating yourself a little bit, being frightened of actually saying you're a Spurs fan because of the laughs that you might attract. These are all
heartbreak.
Given.
The heartbreak comes free.
The heartbreak. Yeah, this is all given to us by Daniel Levy.
No, it's not. It's the highest heartbreak in the world of football.
You know, I've said before we shouldn't get personal with Levy, but you know what? The rage at what he's done to this club is so much that I cannot think of him as anything but an unutterable cunt. Okay, that's what you are, Mr. Levy.
Look, Rez. I think Bryce has said what he wants to do with Levy. He wants to
put a digit in his sphincter.
Yeah. That's what Bryce wants to do.
It's not enough. Not enough. Okay, it needs to be a.
He never said
branch.
which digit or how big it would be.
Yeah, unless he's got a digit the size of a tree branch is not enough, right? This cunt has fucked my football club, right? I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
Oh, I actually would.
You would?
Yeah.
My piss is too valuable.
To be fair, Kuva would probably piss on him if he wasn't on fire.
This is true.
Yeah.
I like to think I know my
consistency is important, I think.
Yeah, no. I'd piss on him if he wasn't on fire, but if he was on fire, I wouldn't piss on him because it might put the fire out.
I'm incontinent, so I can't choose. So I apologise, everyone.
Okay. That's helpful.
He pees when he wants. He pees when he wants. Benny K. He pees when he wants.
Surely it's the opposite. He pees when he doesn't want.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Oh, he doesn't want. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I was doing the remix.
I think to clarify, if I had set Levy on fire, then I wouldn't piss on him. But if somebody else had, I would piss on him because I would feel I need to contribute in some way.
Okay. Yeah.
You're just such a generous guy.
Piss on a little corner of him so it doesn't put the fire out, but it does actually piss on him.
That'll do it. That would do it.
Yeah.
Well thought out.
Like
see, that's strategy. Strategy. Something we lack.
You've got to be tactical. You've got to be tactical.
No, but nobody said he's not intelligent.
Well, yeah, I have. Yeah.
So, boys, how you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Everybody's good, other than the football.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
I'm depressed now. I think we should go on to happy things.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
I got the free Pornhub usernames and passwords for everybody.
Hey.
Unlimited access, baby.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that for everyone in the chat?
Bryce,
as well?
I got you too, baby.
Is that for everyone in the chat as well?
It's Manjay. It's Manjay Pumar at pakayusanjay.com. And the password is in the wall.
Right. So, okay. Yeah.
Did I miss the a la histoire already?
Yes.
Well, you did, man. You're 50 minutes late.
That's like right on time for Indian time. I'm like an hour early.
Yeah, but Spurs on this day a la histoire isn't Indian. So it doesn't.
Well, maybe there was one guy in the stands. You never know. Somebody was selling samosas outside.
I'm sure there were. I'm sure there probably were Indians there, but the
I mean they were in Nottingham, right? So
yeah, the concept of Spurs on this day a la histoire, fucking hell, the racism.
Oh my goodness,
is not really an Indian because it's a concept rather than something that has a nationality. So it's very difficult to sort of line it up with your habits of being 50 minutes late for everything.
Can we add a little casual racing to it, and instead of a la histoire, can we do an on this day? Oh my goodness!
You can. I might be able to get away with it, but the
Nick's name is Ranjit.
The pasty ones over in that direction are probably.
I've noticed.
What?
Me and Coover are color coded. I like it.
Yeah, like when you go to, like the wall, like painted magnolia. That's like Ben and Coover. It's like they're the magnolias, and now Bobby Kay's here. It's kind of going to the
it's
tan.
like a color chart, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's going from like light to dark.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I like it.
White chocolate to milk chocolate to dark chocolate. The other way.
So we're doing 50. We're doing 50 Shades of Brown.
Yeah. No, 50 Shades of Shelf. It's a new show we're doing.
50 Shelves of Brown.
Yeah.
50 Shelves of Brown. Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah. This is it. I mean, why?
Tom had a question.
Why pay for it?
Tom had a question about Romero.
Yeah.
Does this mean what are Romero's thoughts, or?
Are we guessing what Romero's thinking?
Whoa! Before we continue, right? Because we're not going to be doing a thing. We'll have an extended Ask Us Anything, right? You can ask us what you like. Just put at SSS at the beginning of your comment.
Hang on a minute. I'll get the banner up. Hang on.
Go on, because we're not going to talk about the match. We might as well do the thing. And you can ask whatever you want. It can be football related because we haven't given you much football today. Do that. And we can now start with Tom's question of Romero thoughts. And Kuva, you're expounding as to whether or not we're talking about Romero's actual thoughts or something else.
Because I think his actual thoughts will be, why did I come here?
Yeah.
Am I the only defender?
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get injured before the World Cup.
Cuba's stealing all the good stuff.
Yeah. That'll be it. Otherwise, thoughts on Romero, pretty much the same thing. Why did he come here? It's he's better than this current crop. Lucky to have him, but he's underperforming this season. But who isn't?
Yeah, absolutely. So keep the question.
I think Tom answered his own question with this answer.
I'm going to stick up for Romero.
No, Ben, you can't stick up for him. I'm sorry.
He was never injured before he came to Tottenham. So that gives me two things. One, he's been overplayed because we've got nothing on the bench to cover him. So he's having to play every game.
Davinson Sanchez, what do you mean, Ben?
Secondly, our medical team needs to be fucking sacked. How many long-term injuries do our players keep on getting? Yeah. This is not just Romero. This is Harry Kane. This is Sonny. This is Kulusevski. It's Oliver Skip. Got any more? You can go back to the entire history. Scott Parker, loads of injuries. How many injuries does this squad keep on getting? Because our medical team is completely and fucking utterly incapable of keeping players fit. Romelu Lukaku was injured all the time at Man United. He went to Inter Milan and he was fit all the season. He then went to Chelsea and he was always injured again. He then went back to Inter Milan and he's always fit again. He's always fit. What does that tell you? The medical team knows
that he's fit.
Our medical team is the worst thing since people thought that Kit Kats were a biscuit. Our medical team is beyond incapable. They are more incapable than my intestines. That is how bad they are. And they've got an excuse.
No.
I'll forgive the Ben for his delirium because of the result last night, but clearly Kit Kats are a biscuit.
Yeah, I mean that. To be fair, I mean Ben raises an important point. Ben does raise an important point. Are Kit Kats biscuits or chocolate? Bobby.
It's kind of obvious that you should go to the man that is made of chocolate first because it's chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I picked you. It was for that specific reason.
It's a like me. It's a chocolate bar, nice and solid chocolate on the outside, nice soft wafer in the middle, baby.
Okay, I thought wafers were crisp.
Whatever. You have potato, I have potato.
Okay, that's fair enough. Ranjit,
Yeah,
is a Kit Kat a chocolate or a biscuit?
it's a chocolate bar.
Okay, what makes you say that? Why are you so certain?
Because
he loves me.
It's in the official lunchbox policy of the children's school. It is classed as a chocolate bar.
Oh,
Well,
I see.
just wrong
Okay,
then, aren't they?
so what you're doing is essentially you're using the outcome of the experiment as the evidence for your hypothesis. Is that what you're doing?
I don't know.
Okay, Ben.
But I'm saying it's a chocolate bar, and anyone that says it's a biscuit or anything else is clearly wrong.
Right, Ben. Is it a chocolate or is it a biscuit?
See, the thing is, supermarkets in the UK use Nestle as their thing, and on the Nestle UK website and the Nestle Canada website, those are the two countries I'm using. They both say it is a chocolate bar.
Okay.
Of course, people like Coover will refer to India, so because India, due to VAT reasons, Nestle has classed Kit Kat as a biscuit to save VAT. Just like you say that Jaffa cakes are cakes to save on the VAT, where Jaffa cakes are actually cakes. So Nestle India do what Nestle always do, fucking lie. So really, it is a chocolate bar.
Bit racist.
Yeah.
Nestle Canada, Nestle UK all say it's a chocolate bar. It's a fucking chocolate bar.
So Coover,
Ben's giving me a serious dilemma here because I'm born in England, I live in Canada, and I'm Indian. So which countries findings do I support?
Let's ask this: if Nestle were playing in the World Cup, right? Which country would most of their players come from? Coover.
If Jack Charlton was manager, it would be England.
Right.
I think it would have to be what's the greatest biscuiteering nation?
That's a good one. I think we are, to be honest. I think England is. I think England are.
Well, it would be England then. It would be England.
Okay.
Well, it has to be England because they call everything a biscuit.
The majority of Nestle's players would be English, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Let's go for that.
Bobby, if Nestle had a World Cup team, they were in, say, the group with England and Wales and the United States and Iran, which country would the majority of Nestle's players come from, in your view?
Well, obviously, it's going to be, I'm going to say, a combination of Canada and England because they both know it's a fucking chocolate bar. So 0 Indian players, Kuva, sorry.
Okay, cool. Barry, any takers? Any further on that one?
No.
Sorry, I broke up there. I lost you.
All right,
You're still here. We can still hear you, mate.
I wasn't talking.
No. Okay, yeah, I can hear you guys. Sorry.
I would like to say that I think Nestle UK would have 114 players in the team out of 200, and the rest of them would come from Nestle
and 86
Canada.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, the maths does check out.
Cockeye TV Golden Cock does raise a very, very good point. Why the fuck are people buying Kit Kats when hobnobs are available?
Who's dipping a Kit Kat in a cup of tea over a chocolate hobnob? I want to know. I want to know.
This is it.
Brendan.
Some sick.
I would also like to know I would also like to know whether or not the people, us in the panel, and also in the chat, what is it about hobnobs that they particularly like the most? Is it dunkability, or is it the chocolate?
It's the fact it's got the word knob in it.
I did think of putting that as secret option number 3.
Yeah.
But I thought that we're a very polite panel. Usually, we don't, generally sort of get scatological.
Yes, says Captain C-Bomb.
Well, no, I'll take Kuva's side on that one. Then, yeah, that's why Mama K loves when I bring hobnobs, because that's the only knob she'll take from me.
Okay,
and
right.
I've heard Mama K likes chocolate hobnobs as well. So
yeah, she likes to be hobbed with a chocolate knob. Is that what it is? Okay.
And what's got a chocolate knob and 2 thumbs? This guy.
Dan's nan likes hobnobs.
Yeah,
Dan's
nan just likes cock.
Yes.
Guys, in all seriousness, Dan's nan is fucking hot.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We've got a very good.
Dan's nan is quite fit, as you guys would say.
We got a good question from Scott M. Do you want to bring that up, Barry?
Is it really a good question, or is it just Scott M being negative?
Is this at Bobby K's first time on YouTube? Just starts yelling out because Barry takes a 3-second pause before answering. Bobby K, is this your first time on YouTube?
Yes, it is, and it's my first interaction with this Scott M person. So very nice to meet you, Scott. Hopefully you and your family are well. I noticed the Canadian soccer ball. Do you guys have football in Canada? Awesome.
Kuva, is this Bobby K's first time on YouTube? Judging by his actions, do you think it is, or that he's actually a hustler and he's been
never seen him before in my life?
Yeah.
So it's his first time.
Must be.
I don't know what Ben's
doing. Thank you for popping my titty.
Ben, in your view, do you think this is Bobby K's first time on YouTube, or is he fucking with us?
I think we're going for secret option number 3 of he's taken the long way round and he's got knob in his name.
So is that what the K stands for? Is it Bobby Knob?
Yeah, Bobby Knob. Which is also what Mama K.
And my middle initial is Sing, so it's BSK. It's Bobby Sing Knob. So my knob can sing for you.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby, just as I haven't seen you, you could talk us through your poor excuse of your country's not turning up to a cricket game earlier.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, what happened there,
sorry.
Bobby?
I'm a coconut, so I know very little about cricket. Go India. Did they win? They lost?
They got absolutely annihilated by England. So
wow.
Anyway,
Iggy
has said Iggy knows that says who says men can't multitask. Respect to the stop clicking on it, Rez.
Sorry, I was helping you out.
You just can't multitask.
No, respect the Indian Uber driver on the bottom left of the panel.
Oh dear God! What the Equalities Commission is going to be knocking at my door soon.
we laugh to hide the truth.
He's gone.
Dan,
George
Dan,
says
where's
he's
your
on
nan?
YouTube, but 1,000th time in the playground. Bobby K.
Yes. Dan, where's your nan? If she can't do it, no one can.
Dan,
Here she is.
Yay!
Perfect timing.
Superb.
If the Equalities Commission does come to your door, Rez, just tell them you've got an Iranian, a Greek person, a Norwegian, and a Hindu. It's the most
Pseudo-Norwegian. Meta-Norwegian. Meta-Norwegian. That's what it was.
It's the most diverse panel we've had in Indian. It's the most diverse panel on the planet. What are they complaining about?
It's true, absolutely. You know, we've got a Turkish looking bloke, you know, an Iranian, a Jew, and a Meta Norwegian. Yeah, it works.
Can I just ask, Dan's Nan is in the chat. Do you like 4-finger Kit Kats, Dan's Nan?
Yeah.
Ready for equality.
Or do you prefer fun size?
She definitely likes to get 4 fingers in her whenever she can.
I bet she does. I think she does.
I reckon Dan's Nan actually has a special edition Kit Kat chunky 4-finger version.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's proper. That is.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan.
That's a weapon and a half, isn't it?
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah,
by the way, just in case nobody knew as well, Dan actually, look, only half the Atlas left to insult.
It's insult everyone. That's called equality, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the foreign half.
So hang on a minute, Dan. Oh, hang on. Dan's Nan has answered.
There you go. She likes 8 fingers, so 2 bars at once. Dan's Nan, a bit like throwing a sausage down an aircraft hangar. Moving on. What other questions do we have?
That? I wonder if anybody's actually done that.
Not much fun. It's not much fun at all.
No.
Yeah.
Iggy, Jesus Christ.
Iggy's on the warpath tonight.
Do you know what? Do you know why Iggy's on the warpath? Because he's home alone. Sophie's not there, so he could be doing all sorts.
What the fuck is he not on the stream for?
Well, he has the link, so
he has.
Can you get your ass into the stream, please, Iggy, instead of just getting raw in the chat?
He won't have hit the central reservation. That's the wrong sort of Indian, by the way.
Oh, crikey Moses. I think I'm just going to change this to bubble. There we go. Iggy having a wank. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, more questions, please. More questions, please, Barry.
Iggy, you missed it. You might have been having a wank. She prefers 8 fingers, 2 bars.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Right, we're gonna have some more questions, but no, actually we're gonna leave the questions for the moment. There's some here.
Okay.
And are you gonna rant tonight, Rez, or are you not gonna rant tonight?
I am gonna rant, and I've actually got a specific rant that I've been holding on to for about 5 days.
Let's rant then. Rant away.
I even wrote some notes when it happened because I thought when I witnessed it, this would be a good rant. And my rant is against Sky Sports and some of their commentators. So we had Captain Charisma commentating on Sky Sports, namely Alan Smith, the man who could bore for his country. And they were doing their usual Sky Sports thing, where they talk about every other game that they're showing and not the one that they were actually showing. And they were talking about how this weekend, this was during the Southampton-Newcastle game at the weekend, they were talking about how this coming weekend, Newcastle were playing Chelsea and Wolves were playing Arsenal. And Alan Smith, after talking about this, said that both teams would be looking to end this period on a high. Both teams, Alan? Which both teams? Surely there were 4 teams involved. Which both teams were you talking about? Could it be Wolves and Newcastle that you were talking about? Surely it must have been. Those are the both clubs that Sky are most interested in, isn't it? Not Arsenal and Chelsea. Both clubs out of 4. Right, Alan? Right, Sky Sports? Big up to you, fuckers.
Okay. Iggy, we got a question for you. Or a statement. You've just found out there's a high percentage chance of John Terry being Dan's granddad than you, Iggy. And Dan asks, why do I come onto every show's chat and the topic is my nan? And Dan's nan says she likes to get around, Dan, darling. That's all.
And it's a law of the internet. It's the law of the internet. What do you want us to do? Break the law? Haven't you seen them? Have you not seen them, Dan? It's written down. You can get it in your local library.
Yeah.
Just go there and say.
There is clearly more than one way that Dan's nan goes viral.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's where the term originated from.
She got OnlyFans.
She's got what fans?
She got OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
What are OnlyFans?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Bobby K would know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he's not here. God knows what happened to him.
Well, you say that because actually Iggy's asked seriously where's the Uber driver? So.
In answer to that question, he's here.
It's Bobby K.
Bobby K with a bit of loose change.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry, boys. Had a quick Uber Eats delivery to do there. Something about me driving Uber or something from Iggy was the where I dropped out.
She's got only nans. I don't get the reference, so you'll have to forgive me or explain it.
Oh wow, Iggy, we can always talk about your mum, Dan. Iggy is on fire. Sophie's not there, and he's turned into this menace.
So we now have it officially confirmed that Sophie is the moderating factor. Without her, he just turns into this raging, foul-mouthed, racist.
It's either that,
rapist.
Either that, no, I said racist. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There is the possibility that Iggy has sparked out at this moment, and that is all Sophie on his phone.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't. What do you mean by OnlyFans? I don't get it. I don't get the reference.
Instead of OnlyFans.
Explain to Rez what OnlyFans is.
Go on.
And Dan, how do you know what OnlyFans is?
It's the way I really make my money.
What, by sexual torture?
Yes, to myself, and then whatever, I put on sexy outfits. I have one client that likes me when I dress up as a cat, as Kuva 99 guy, and whatever. I put on a cow outfit, dance around for him, and he's a happy camper. To each their own, man. I don't judge.
Simple tastes. Yeah.
There you go, baby.
I'm just
different strokes, different folks.
Because Google is just
it's an application on an iPhone or indeed an Android where anyone can post pictures or videos of themselves for their adored fans, which is sometimes people of wanting to learn about woodwork, but mostly for people wanting to look at Yannick Garcia's bottom.
Okay, fine, got you.
So yeah, right. It's 1% carpentry, 99% Yannick Garcia. So big up Yannick Garcia.
Okay,
that's weird. That's weird because every time I'm on OnlyFans, it's always all woodwork.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
Okay, so
do we have any questions?
No. We're not doing questions. We're going to talk about this briefly.
Fucking hell, man.
What?
Oh, all right. Well, I'll let you guys do it because I can't be asked.
Oh. Can't we just rewatch the whole of the match from yesterday?
No, I'm still in the fucking show, Nick. Get on with it.
You can't be bothered. I thought it was like yesterday when Box Office came on.
Oh,
I thought another show. Box Office.
Shelf
Office. If you don't know, you will get to know.
Shelf Office THSP.
If you don't know, you'll get to shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, England squad. Obviously, as you know, I'm not watching the World Cup, so as far as I'm concerned, I can't. It matters not a jot to me. But by all means, the England World Cup squad.
Well, the goalkeepers kind of picked themselves, but the defenders, for me, are. I mean, I don't really understand Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Eric Dyer, Kyle Walker, who's injured, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's been shit. And then Southgate comes out in his press conference and says that he's picking players based on form.
Yeah.
He didn't say good form, though, did he?
True. Yeah.
Good point.
Except for the one that won the league title last year. The only English defender. Actually, no. I know it's not the only English defender that's won a league title, but the only one that actually played in a league title season. Forget about that one.
Perhaps he meant like criminal history, that sort of form.
Yeah.
And then it gets better because you then have Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, and Calvin Phillips, who's not played football this season.
Where the fuck did he go?
How any of these guys get into the squad ahead of Harry Winks?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Middle of the stream and everything.
Sorry. And then, oh wow, what's happened to Rez? Device is not connected. and then it gets even better. Bearing in mind we're talking about players picked on form. Jack Grealish, Raheem Sterling, and Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are the USA, you are licking your lips, because I think with that squad, I no words, just no words for it. It's just, and that takes me on to the whole Spurs are like the England are like the national team of Tottenham Hotspur because they are going to be so underwhelming with those bunch of idiots on the pitch.
I would just like to declare that I am supporting South Korea and Canada at this World Cup. If I do happen to watch a game, which I don't think I'm going to be bothered anyway. I shall be in New Breed Bottle Shop because they will be showing the games, but I will not be watching the game. I will just there for the beer. So I am supporting South Korea and Canada because they seem to pick teams based on form or quality or not giving the ball to Mo Salah in the middle of a game and all that nonsense.
There has been a link between England and the Spurs teams for a long time, though. Back in the 80s, you'd say both teams better with Hoddle in it. In the 90s,
Congratulations,
Bob's in the chat.
Congratulations,
Welcome, good to see you, Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Big up, Bob. Yeah, in the 90s, England and Spurs better with Lineker and Gascoigne in it.
Yeah.
Again, better with Teddy Sheringham in them. It's and now both teams pretty crap with Dyer in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Iggy, I'm a little bit confused about this question. I think Bobby K was as well when it came up. It was
I'm just surprised it came from Iggy. Iggy's ready for in the wall Saturday, I think, man.
It's been too long.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Sophie must be out.
Drunk and
We know what Iggy's doing. Apparently,
Nice.
Mark has the inside skinny. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I think he meant which lips are USA licking there when you guys said USA are licking their lips right now.
Oh, okay. You listen to what I said. Yeah.
I'd like
Yes.
to know
Pay attention to you sometimes, Barry.
why do you support England and not the USA, Dan? You're from the USA.
Because he's English. His parents are English. I think his father is English.
But he's born in America.
So?
I thought his dad was Colombian.
Support the correct team. We're
I was
shit,
born
Dan.
here. I was born here. But,
Yes, Iggy. What a great job. Fuck it. Iggy is in. Iggy should be selected for the team. He's clearly in form. Oh, man.
There you go. That's it.
Dan's parents are Cuban.
Cuban. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that explains it
Support
completely.
America.
So let's talk about your mum now, Dan. She must be hot, no?
Careful there. Have you seen his dad?
No.
I have. Careful. he's a
Dan, I apologise. I'm not going to the North London Derby anymore because Dan's going to be there.
Dad's going to be there. Oh my God. Could you imagine his parents are there and they're like...
The sun is blocked out while this enormous titan looms above you, Nick, and goes, what were you saying about my wife?
Oh, no, he's Indian. He's Indian now.
Very good, Dan. Very good. Very nice.
Dan's nan. This is incredible.
I had Dan's mum after a gangbang in Cuba organised by Cuban drug lord Mari.
Nice.
Lordy.
Nice.
When they say had Dan's mum,
as in gave birth.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay,
I think it's a birth.
Dan's mum was conceived after a gangbang in Cuba organised by Mari.
Mari's still giving. That's very nice of him.
I want to know who is that, because that's definitely not Dan's nan, and 100% it's someone that knows a lot about all these streams.
Yeah, I wonder who that might be.
Me too.
It's not.
Where's Bob's Spur tonight?
It's
not on a totally separate subject.
And you know how we know it's not Bob Spur? If you remember, last week we had Dan's nan and Dan's mum in the chat at the same time. So it's not Bob Spur.
It's you, Nick.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. Actually, Mark, you might be on something. Where is Laura? Interesting, Rez. Even Rez is like, hold on a minute.
It's funny. We never seen Nick and Laura in the same room.
Exactly.
Fuck off. It's fucking Bob. I don't know why you're saying it's
you never know when you can have a drive-by Cody incident as well. So
we know it's Bob. We know it's Bob. If Bob suddenly comes into the chat in a minute saying it's not me.
Yeah.
Or it just doesn't say anything.
I know for a fact that it is not Bob. I know for a fact it is not Bob.
I don't know why we can't just give Dan's nan the respect she clearly deserves. Big up Dan's nan.
Listen, you don't have to compliment her. Just send her a ticket and she'll be there.
Keevan's let the game up. It's Cuba.
Give me her free subscription for OnlyFans.
It's Cuba. He's run for the hill.
What? Just a second.
Cuba is Dan's nan.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cuba's got Dan's man tied up in the basement.
Different.
No, I'm on spider duty for some of the kids at the moment.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
Right. Some of the kids? One of the kids even.
Okay.
Never mind. Back in a minute.
That's still some. That's still technically some of the kids.
Get him, Cuba. Get him.
Right. Dan, go to bed.
Cuba has kids locked in his house, just in case anyone was aware.
That is
good to have backup food.
Question for the week done.
There you go.
Exactly. So,
honestly, though, seriously, in all seriousness, could you imagine? We're all at the NLD. We get the big group together. We're gonna meet up. You're gonna meet the boys and myself, and then Dan's dad's gonna turn and look over and see a group of us bastards that talk about his mum on stream.
Hey, look, there's enough of us. There's enough of us. We'll take the fucker down, yeah? We'll take the fucker down. There's enough of us.
I bet Dan's dad is like some sort of Greek god that can lift the bloody world up.
Dude, I saw him. He's a big guy, man.
You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it because when it's not a problem because we're talking about his mum's mum. It's fine.
Oh, right. Nan, right, of course, yeah, silly me, yeah.
Even better.
So he's probably gonna join us and be like, "Yo, bro, my mother-in-law is smoking." I tap that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Dan, if you're still in the chat, out of a score from 1 to 10, what is the
on a
the
scale?
rating on a scale?
of 1 to 10.
On a shelf from 1 to 10.
If you're
On
gonna
a
nick,
shelf,
if you're
on
gonna
a
nick
shelf
my
size.
little catchphrase, at least nick it properly on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay,
Come
fine.
on.
Then
Oh,
on a
it's a
scale
shelf
of 1 to shelf side 10,
Thank you.
how hot's your nan? And what does your dad rate her? Can we get both scores?
Yes, please. While we're waiting,
Oh, fucking
While
hell,
we're
Dan. Jesus.
Bloody hell, it's dark.
shit got real. Stop
Oh,
clicking.
God.
That doesn't answer the question though, Dan. What was the scale rating?
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, we apologise.
Yes.
We are
If he's
all
serious,
evil
then yeah,
people,
we're
Especially
horrible
Kuva.
people.
especially Kuva.
Especially Kuva, who wasn't here. Let's all blame Kuva.
Oh,
When he
Kuva.
comes back, we'll just really lay into him for what he did.
Terrible.
Right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Dan,
That-
we're very.
that-
Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh, he is serious. Oh shit. Sorry,
He's
Dan.
good. I'm sorry, buddy.
All right.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but
Oh
now
my
in all seriousness, though, Dan, is your grand still around?
Who the hell's
No,
got Iggy's phone tonight?
Stop.
Fucking
Stop.
hell, Iggy.
This is listen, this is not Henry Wright TV. All right. We're not gonna just bring up comments just to get reactions. All right.
Kuva!
Man,
All your
I'm
fault.
gonna mute everyone if you don't
Hooves.
stop. Dan, sincerely, our apologies.
Yes.
Okay. Put it aside, gentlemen. We are not in the habit of taking the piss in that fashion. We do take the piss, but not like that.
No, you're
Okay.
right.
And
We have
our
a
apologies.
quiz.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. 100%.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny. We
Also,
know you love you, buddy.
Absolutely. Right. Quiz time. Who's doing the scores? Am I doing the scores?
Yes, you're doing the scores.
You're doing the
Okay.
scores.
All right. I'm doing the scores. I'm doing the questions as well. All right, fine. I need another bit of paper. I can use this. I'm not at all prepared after that shit show last night.
Is your name Eric Dyer?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm the Eric Dyer of Quizmasters.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. And Ben. All of you got names beginning with B. I've got to write it out in full tonight. What's the matter with you people? Fuck's sake.
Two of us.
3 of you. And plus everyone knows that Kuva is actually pronounced Boover. So don't give me that shit. All right? Or otherwise you get -0 points.
Don't be a bunt.
I won't be a bunt. I'll try not to anyway. Okay. So question numero 1. Who were the opponents in the first away game shown live on the new Jumbotron at White Hart Lane in 1995-96?
We putting it in our names?
You're putting it in your names, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn, I've just written it on the screen in biro.
Oh, fuck's sake, Boober.
Sorry, I've got
Who was the
Tipex.
opponents in the first
Yeah.
away game shown on the new Jumbotron?
You know what the Jumbotron is, don't you, Bobby?
I knew a girl we
You
used to
know
call
what, Marlene, you know
Jumbotron.
the huge screens that they had at each end. I think that was
I
the
knew a
Jumbotron.
girl called Jumbotron.
Yeah. What? She liked friggin' Transformers.
All right, come on, hurry up.
You
You got 4 seconds. 3, 2.
I'm typing. I got a broken
0.
finger, man.
All right, I'll give you 2 more seconds.
Okay.
2. Well, there you go. Right. So the actual answer was Middlesbrough,
Oh,
and
not even close.
out of the 4 of you, Barry put Middlesbrough, Kuba put
Shocking.
Islington Prep School, Bobby put AFC Richmond, and Ben has put only Shelfside stream on Thursday Nights FC. So I think
Ben gets points.
Nick gets 1 point. Kuva gets half a point. Bobby,
Can I donate my half a point to Ben, please?
Yes, you can. So Ben gets another half point. There you go. And Kuva gets none. Bobby, you get 6 points. Do you want to donate any of them?
I'm going to donate all 8.
All 8 to
Ben with that fantastic answer.
all of them to Ben.
Yes,
All 8 points. Okay.
all 8 points. You gave me 6 points, right?
Yeah.
I gave you 6 points. That's right.
So I
yes.
give all 8 to
Excellent.
Ben. Yeah.
That's cool. Fantastic. Question 2. In the 2001-2002 season, an extraordinary game versus Manchester United, Spurs. Why did you bring this up? Spurs were 3-0 up at half-time before ending up losing 5-3. Which Spurs player made his debut and also scored that day? By the way, there's a bit of a ding-dong going on up at Old Trafford. It's 2-2 between Man U and Villa. Villa were 2-1 up. Actually, Villa were 1-0 up. Then Man U equalised. Then Villa went 2-1 up. And then Man U equalised again, would you believe?
2001, 2002. Was he there then? Was that his debut?
No. Okay. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. Oh, why did that come up? Sorry. There we go. Okay. You all ready, gentle folk? So the answer is Dean Richards. And I know for a fact that Nick put Dean Richards first and then changed it to Freddy Krueger. For that, he gets 3 points.
Yeah.
Coover, Torville and Dean Richards. For that, you get 5 points. I'm just doing it randomly.
I like that, Coover. That's good, man.
Yeah. Defoe by Bobby, he gets nothing.
But don't I get points just for actually knowing a player?
No. No. And if you keep whining, you'll get negative points.
Oh my God.
You've been warned.
That was extra whining, please, sir. Please, sir.
Yeah. One more warning.
Yes, Coover the Kangs off for one more week.
Oi! I'm watching you. And
Oh,
Dennis
sure.
Michelle,
Only me, right? Everybody else looks the same. Don't need to watch them.
Yeah, absolutely. You stand out. That's why I'm watching you.
Yes.
And Ben
we're both getting checked at the airport.
7:30. For that, he gets 4 points. I like that one. That's good. Excellent. Question 3. Who got the Spurs goals in the 2-1 win away at Fulham in December 2013? Okay. Yeah. Still waiting for Nick, who actually knows the answers because he wrote them down. And so the answer. Still waiting for Coover. Still waiting for Coover or Boover, as we like to think. There we go. Okie doke. The answer to the question was Vlad Kirikesh and Lewis Holtby. Some blasts from the past there.
Legends.
Wow.
Legend, big time. So Nick has put Chucky and Chucky's Bride. I'm going to give him -3 points for that. Okay. Coover has put Steak and Bale. Is that's type of pie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost.
Steak and Bale pie. Yeah. For that, you can have 2.6 points. No, he can't. I've got to put another row now. You should have waited until after the quiz.
Don't worry. I'll just be.
Biggs?
What's happening?
What's up, baby?
Don't change the game for me, Rez. Just carry on.
Now it's going. Boys, grab me a can.
And I've got to award you some points as well, just at random when I've done these ones.
I'll just take the points.
Don't need to hand.
I'll just take the points.
Grab me a can, buddy.
For very obviously sucking up to the host, he gets 0 points.
Whatever. Surprise me.
Ben has put
take points away for being late.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm gonna take points away for being late. Yeah, we'll do that.
Points for multitasking.
So Iggy, for being drunk and raw all night, you get 10 points for question 1. Right?
Yes.
You get 5 points for question 2, and you get -15 points for question 3 for being late. All right.
Makes sense.
Would you like to donate?
Cheers, Iggy.
Would you like to donate any of your negative points?
No.
No? Okay, that's cool. Good. Right. So after 3 questions, him, the one next to me, is on 0 points. Kuva is on 7.6 points. Bobby is on 0 points, and Ben is well in the lead with 12.5 points. Oh, and Iggy, for being late, is on 0 points.
Thank you.
So question 4. Gareth Bale was the club's top scorer by a country mile in 2012-13. How many did he score? Oops.
Look it up on
And
Google.
I will not be accepting whole numbers. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting for Iggy.
One sec.
Come on, Google. Fucking hell.
No. If I need to hurry up a little bit more.
Oh, you're having the same problem on your end?
Why is your Google so slow, man? It's terrible.
Yeah, I know. Shocking.
Siri, how many goals did Bale score in... Well, shit, what was the year again?
What was that, boys?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So the answer was 21.
Yeah.
Barry has put 11.5 times 2, which is 21. So for that, he gets 21 points.
That is 23, isn't it? Oh.
It's actually quite wrong. It's not 21.
23.
No, it's 23.
Indian
so
math
for that, he
not
gets,
so good.
You're absolutely right. No, you're right. I didn't do the maths properly. It's 23. And for that, he gets 23 points. It's good.
Yeah.
Kuva's got 114.2
right for getting it wrong.
in 200.9 games. For that, he gets 6 points. Bobby, you've put 21. For that, you get 1 point. Ben was 200, but had 86 disallowed, so 114. For that, you get 7.2 points. And Iggy has put 21, so you get 1 point. There you go. Very good. It's very much the QI of Spurs stream quiz games here. Question 5. With 21 goals, Harry Kane was the club's top goal scorer in 2014-15, but he only scored 1 hat-trick. Who was it against?
Hey, Jay. Yeah. With 21 goals, Harry Kane was the club... Oh, well, let me mute my mic.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he score the hat-trick against?
Arsenal.
No, I don't think so. Your mom's calling. Can you answer that, dude? Tell her I'm busy.
I think Ranjit.
Yo, here, man. I answered it. Talk to her.
That-
Oh, shit. I got to change my thing. Who is it against?
It was against
Who do you think, Little K?
Everton.
Everton? Okay. All right. If you think so.
Okay.
What did she want?
Oh, she told you to call her when you're done.
She told me to call her?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in trouble,
think
Bobby
that's
K.
Ryan.
She's not here. By the time she gets home from work, she'll forget.
She heard that we were talking about her liking a chocolate hobnob, and she found out.
Maybe she got excited. Maybe she's asking for hobnobs when she comes home from work.
Mark Cousins
Let me get 2 more of these.
Is very much on the right track here with his answer, as is Welshie, Phil Baby, and George. They're all very much on the right track.
Oh, okay. So then I'm definitely wrong. So let's go with this one.
I think I
Phil
remember.
Baby is it's very, very close. Tommy Cooper's Magician All-Stars. Very close. Very
Phil knows his
warm.
shit, man. I'm going with Phil's
He
answer.
does. He does. He does. Yeah. Daniel's well off, but also very close.
Yeah.
I like Dan THFC's answer.
I like Dan THFC's answer as well. Second half FC. Yeah.
Nice.
The actual answer was Leicester City.
You asked.
So,
That's what I actually had put in too.
Yeah.
And I changed it, and you saw that.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's not Leicester City, though.
Spelling of Leicester.
Yeah, that's not Leicester
It's
City,
an
though.
interesting spelling of Leicester, I thought. Absolutely. Sorry, I was rearranging you. So Nick has put
What's Leicester?
Brendan Rodgers FC.
Leicester.
For that, he gets minus 13 points. Coover's put the Boston Red Sox, so because it's the wrong sport, he gets minus 11 points.
Yeah.
Bobby has put Grimsby, which is sort of in the Midlands, so for that he gets 0.01 points.
Nice.
In the Midlands.
Now, Rez, to be fair, you saw it was Leicester, and then I changed it when you started doing this.
Compared to Canadian distances, I mean, for them a 3-hour drive is going to see the neighbours.
Yeah.
That's
wait. I have a question. If I know for a fact that Bobby was talking about an ice hockey team, does he also get minus 11?
No, he gets minus 0.01 points, which is what I awarded him for Grimsby. So, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm still want to enforce that anyway.
Okay, that's fine. So that's minus 0.01 points, Bobby. I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Supposed to be an
I'm free on Sunday now. Coover the Kang just got cancelled.
Yeah. So Ben, again, only Southside streams on a Thursday. For that, he gets 42 points. Would you like to donate any of them, Ben?
Please,
I don't think so. I think I'm a pauper, so I need all the points I can get because I like to hoard all the time and all the points from everyone else. So I'm gonna keep this.
So for being unkind, I'm going to dock you 14 points for that. Okay, so
it's a small price to pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Liggy
Iggy has put Leicester FC. For that, he gets 7 points.
He changed it.
Yeah, I got the spelling wrong. Now I've got it right.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck FC? It's now spelled Leicester.
That's how long it takes
to be fair.
You're seeing things, mate. Yeah, you're seeing things.
No, come on, guys. I did see it was a spelling error initially. Iggy had
and I corrected it.
He had spelt Leicester Villa, which is clearly wrong. Okay, and he fixed it. Yeah,
thank you, Red. Thank you. Listen, just be glad that you got a host that's on the ball, and don't take no shit from anyone on here. Good on you, Rez. Good on you.
Because
Phil's got it.
He spotted it.
Phil's got it. Right.
He spotted it. Good lad.
Right. Anyway, question 7. Question 6. Excuse me. Question 6.
Cheat.
Hey, that geezer, the Grimsby, don't half look like that Uber driver that was on earlier on.
It does look like him. It's just a
Don't you have some washing up to do?
Nah, sorry. The kids did that tonight.
So, question 6.
A takeaway as well. No washing up.
No.
Who was the club? I'll repeat myself. Who was the club's first team coach in the inaugural Premier League season?
Do we know what club?
Any particular club or just all the Premier
Who
League?
was the club? Tottenham.
The club.
The club.
Yeah. George thinks that VAR should be used. I think it should too.
What?
You wrote Mrs. Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should as well. Don't worry, I'll get it.
Do it, man. Do it.
Then I'll prove Iggy put Who Gives a Fuck FC, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Go back?
I know I can't because it's in the back room, isn't it? So
You got Reese's dad? You sure?
Unlucky, mate.
Unlucky, mate. Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off, mate.
Kuriaku in the house.
Kiriaku, where is he? Still licking his wounds over his first away game.
Oh, Danny, Kiriaku.
Who was the manager back then? Fuck it. The Premier League was in 92, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking hell. Who's the manager in 92?
Delaying tactics.
Welsh girls giving it.
Google.
Nah, we had. It was what's his name? Fucking hell. What's Clements in there? Clements. I think we had 2. I'm sure we had 2. Do you know what? I'm talking aloud. I'm thinking aloud now. Sorry, I should be telling you the answers.
Just take Mark's answer and run with it.
I swear we had 2 of them in charge back then. I was a kid, man. I can't.
I was a.
I don't know, Phil.
That's when I started supporting him. I remember a guy. Did Iggy just live or something?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Can we dock points? Can I dock points from the panel from not knowing the club? Tell me in the chat.
No, do you know what? I think. Let me correct that. 1 second. Let me correct that. That's not my answer. Now what?
Also, if you need more help, so obviously you've got Mark Cousins. You got Mark Cousins' answer, and I told you to run with it. If you need more help, Welshie's answer might give you some assistance as well. Okay, just to give you a bit more help.
Right, anyway. we had a player with the same surname. I'm sure.
Have you all put your things? Okay, so the answer was.
I went with that.
Livermore. I was right, Jay. It's this Livermore guy.
Where didn't he? When there was two of them, though.
Clements.
Yes, Ray Clements was.
Clements. I remember that. Yeah.
Technically, Doug Livermore was the manager, and Ray Clements was sort of co-manager, but he wasn't actually hired as the manager. I think he was like a coach, but he had those responsibilities, I think, anyway. So Barry has put Dan's Nan. For that, he gets minus 11 points. Coover has put Livermore and Kidney less, which I like. For that, he gets
I like that.
0. For that, you'll get 0.04 points.
I'd have given you 114, Coover.
Well, it's not to do with fairness now, is it? It's more the participation.
Bobby has put Hugo Lloris's dad as per little K. For that, he gets 162 points.
I got 162 points for your answer.
Really?
I mean, it's wrong. It's
completely
the wrong answer,
but they liked it, so we got 162 bonus points from Rez.
Yeah,
just
anything to up with foreign geezers.
Yeah,
Ben.
When you say foreign, do you mean Canadian or brown?
I just said foreign. I think that should cover both.
Column A, column B, mate.
Interesting. As the Italian living in England.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll get fuck all for that. I should be getting the same points. Right. I think Bobby has presented a very valid argument that should be acknowledged, Mr. Rezinator. Can you up the points, please?
I wasn't actually listening to Bobby. So what was it?
You see the respect you got here, Bob.
None.
That should give you more points. You argued my case. I don't get nothing. You don't get even heard.
I haven't even got
to you
yet.
To be fair, when I was doing
he was arguing my point. He was making arguments.
I haven't even given Ben his points yet, and you're arguing about yours.
Yeah, Bobby, stop interrupting and let him get on with it.
We can hear Bobby K. We just can't see him, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cold.
That's it. Ben has put Paul Stewart was. Ben has put that Paul.
See my teeth.
You rude bastard.
If we keep chanting Rez out, it'll put the pressure on.
Bobby K just done.
Rez out. You don't know what you're doing.
I'm docking points now.
That's it. You go for it.
There's a surprise.
Bobby K has got 62 points deducted.
Wow.
Ben has put Paul Stewart was really our coach. For that, he gets 22 points.
Wow.
That's very good. And Iggy has put Livermore Clements, which is really technically the 100% accurate answer.
But
it's concise. It's clear.
I'll just take his 62 points. It's fine.
It was bang on the money, right? You know, there was no error there at all. You know, it deserves maximum points, and so you get 1.
Thank you. Maximum points.
In the words of the great Phil P. Woo!
I think we do need VAR. I think there's inconsistencies with this scoring, you know.
No, it can't be.
I don't know what scoring system is worse, his or Little K's, because there's just one. The two systems have not been figured out.
Derived from the same algorithm, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what
you're passing the eye test, but the stats don't quite match up, do they?
Listen, guys, there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with a quiz sponsored by the PGMOL. Okay.
Yeah.
This is they've sponsored this quiz. We are aligning ourselves with their standards. All right. As far as we're concerned, there's nothing to complain about, is there? Really? Come on. You know. Come on.
By the way,
anyway.
regarding this, Ben, I went against your advice and actually looked up who Jimmy Savile was because you guys kept referring to him.
Lovely bloke. He was a lovely bloke.
I don't understand why he gets
he was extremely lovely if you sat on his lap.
He's so good to kids. He was so loving.
Especially when he sat on his lap.
Yeah, I was wondering if the kids could meet him when we come in January.
Everything.
Can the kids meet him when we come in January? No? Oh, he's back.
Can we get back to it, please? Can we get back to it? Right. Okay. Come on. Question 7.
What's up, Bob?
Question 7. Who scored the first of Tottenham's goals in the 5-0 drubbing of Everton in March 2022?
I like the word drubbing. It's got to be someone.
Boys, you will know this. Who scored the first? Okay. You sure?
Who scored the what?
The
I
first
heard him
goal.
say Mama K.
No.
Mama K.
Well, Mom didn't score the first goal.
No, he just heard the word drubbing and he thought it's
Lil
got
K is right, Bobby K, by the way. Lil K is right.
Well, he got me the max points right now, so I'm going to stick with my advisor.
Okay. Are you sure that's wise?
Nah, I'm too wise than me. Come on now, Rez. It was a stretch, man. So going back to Jimmy Savile, where can we meet him?
Fuck off, Bobby.
He's dead.
You ain't getting me.
Is he dead?
Yeah,
he's
long
dead.
time.
I thought he was in jail.
Well,
No, he's dead.
No. That's Rolf Harris. That's Rolf Harris.
That's one of his mates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's one of his circle. His ring, the ring.
So, are we all ready?
Yeah.
Still waiting for Iggy.
yeah, just writing it down.
Seriously, you need to type faster, Iggy.
Oh,
that's
remember the name
effective way
too,
of using
Christian.
Google.
I remember the name too, I think, Christian.
Uh-huh.
I bet you
Okay.
don't, Bobby K.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Oh, wow, he does.
Okay.
Wow.
You ready?
Google.
Okay.
Google is helping him.
So
tonight.
the answer was
My hands are in front of you.
Michael Keane. Yeah, Everton's Michael Keane. Yeah.
All that
And
for a
you've
point.
Not
You're
a
right.
lot of people know that.
I know.
Nick has put Marshmallow
right.
Man.
I know. I watch the highlights every day.
I know you watch the highlights every day.
Do you want us to pause while you have your little domestic argument there, Bobby?
Oh, it's not an argument. We're good.
Are you sure?
Did you want to bring them on
we can
stream so I
wait.
could beat them in front of everybody?
We
Oh,
can wait.
it's just
You know, it's not a problem.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Done?
Good. We're good,
Are
guys?
you?
Yeah, we're good for now. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Carry on. Yeah, I'm good when you are.
Are you sure? Really?
1 second. There's a highlight in the game. Who scored? Sorry, they're playing FIFA. Go ahead.
No. You take your time.
Man,
You
you
got
got one,
time.
4,
I'm
2.
ready. I'm ready. I don't understand what the holdup here is here, Rez. Let's go.
Okay.
He's got a drink.
So, Nick has put Marshmallow Man. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, so I'm going to give him half a point, I think. That one.
Yeah.
Coover has put Emerson Royaldini, and he won the Ballon d'Or as well that year. Yes.
Royaldini.
That's a good one. For that, I'm going to give you 5.3 points, I think. Yeah,
That's a
5.3.
solid answer, I think.
Bobby has put own goal Keane, which, like Iggy's previous answer, was correct, concise, on the point, and exact. For that, he gets 0 points for wasting my time. Ben has put was too hungover, so SSSS Thursday at 7:30. That's an excellent answer, Ben. I like it very, very much. For that, you get 2.3 points. And Iggy has put window liquor, which and in all bold as well. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. Yeah, so for that he can have 10 points.
I had to try something different.
It should be
getting
more.
the wrong, getting the right answer
should be more.
clearly not the way.
No.
Bob has just put what he likes on a Tuesday night.
Okay,
Yeah.
what does he like on a Tuesday night? Just
the bottom of Phil.
Absolutely
Are you sure it's
right.
not?
Don't we all? I
think it's just misunderstood.
There's 2 up from that too that he likes on a Sunday.
I think we all do. Let's be fair. Who doesn't like a bit of bottom fill of a Friday night?
Yeah, just very misunderstood.
Not without a few drinks first.
Yeah, that goes without saying. But once you've had a couple, you got yourself in the mood a little bit.
Yeah,
you just
have a
you go out for a cheeky bottom fill.
Rez, is that a bit like once you've had black, you never go back?
No, this is the regular thing.
Is it more like once you go brown, it is hard to sit down?
You can leave it. It can be social. It can be by yourself. There are many stripes of bottom fill that you can have. That's what makes it so wonderful and versatile.
Except for the bottom fill at White Hart Lane, where we're boycotting all the drinks there, so we don't have the bottom fill there.
Yes,
bottoms up.
That's a different bottom fill. That's actually spelt differently as well. Anyway, this is bottom fill spelt BOTTOMPHIL. That's BOTTOMFILL. It's a different thing.
Yeah.
It sounds the same, but is actually different. Anyway, question 8. Question 8. Which 2 players tied as top Premier League goal scorers for Spurs in 2001-2002?
Hey, boys.
Hey, boys. Hey, girls. Look at our DJ. Here we go.
Here we go.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Dude, man, I come up with crazier shit than that.
You go listen. You go listen, Dad.
Just while we're waiting for these people to put their answers in, just an update on the scores. Barry is on half a point, which I'm going to dock in a second if he doesn't wake up. Kuva is on 7.94 points, which is very impressive. Very impressive.
How the fuck am I on 0 points?
Bobby is on 100.01 points, which is just shit.
Very amicable.
Can you not do any better? Is
that pull your finger out, mate? You're shaming yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Ben.
Nobody does it better.
Ben is on 30 points, which is the highest score we've ever had on this quiz. And Iggy is on a very, very suitable 19 points, which I think works. Have you all done your answers?
No.
Okay.
I think I've done my answer too much.
Yeah.
I do. Yes. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
I'm gonna change one of the. I'm gonna capitalize one of the letters for dramatic
effect.
Please
do that. Yeah. That's worth extra points.
And I'm even going to use the wrong letter.
You should.
Nice.
If you guys follow Kuva's lead. If you capitalize one of the letters and it's the wrong letter, you'll get extra points. Okay. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Fantastic. So Barry has put DT and Lee Gunner. That's excellent. For that, you get a third of a point. Kuva has put Emerson Royal Philharmonic. I like that answer very, very much, I have to say. For that, you get 0.06 points. Excellent. Bobby has put Keenan Berbatov, which is just far too sensible.
Yeah.
It's not misspelt. You've not used the capital letter in the wrong place.
I didn't. You didn't give me time to change it. So
for that, you get minus 99 points. Okay, that's not the real reason you get 90 minus 99 points. There's another reason, but I'm not going to say it.
So one of your people can go in the lead. I know.
Yeah. So Ben has put Mr. and Mrs. Blithrubby. I like that answer very much.
It's because you're Indian.
Points for that.
Can you tell which one I got wrong? Because there is 134 written there. So one of those is wrong. One of those is wrong.
One of those is absolutely incorrect. Correct. Yeah. And Iggy has put
up your ass.
Iggy has put Jimmy Five Bellies and a Rude Boy. which is very good. But what I particularly liked is that he included some stereotypically American Italian insults or insulting gestures into there. So for that, he gets 6 points. There you go.
Well, that's why we get along so well, you know that, right, Iggy? Because the Italians are saying, come and eat. And the Indians say, what are we having?
Very well. You're all doing very, very, very well. Would you like to know what the scores are?
Can you do it in an Italian New York accent that you do there?
Well, I don't think we do we?
How are you doing? Oh,
No.
that's Indian. No.
So we need the
Indian.
scores?
No.
It depends. I can do it in a different accent if you
Yeah,
prefer.
go for it. I think every time you do it, you should do it in a different accent from a different part of the world.
Okay.
Can you do that one? Is it Swahili, the one that uses the clicking noise?
Yes,
as well?
it is.
Zulu.
Yeah, can we have that? One?
Zulu.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions, the scores are as follows. Barry is on 0.83 points. Kuva's on 8 points. Bobby is doing magnificently with 1.01 points. Ben is languishing behind on 147 points, and Iggy has 25.
Thank you.
So on to question. Oh, so we didn't give you the answers, did we? There's actually the answer was Gus Poyet and Teddy Sheringham. That was the
embarrassing.
Gustavo.
You all came.
Yeah, I got it
You
wrong.
all
It was
came
Teddy.
very, very close. Although the person who was furthest from the correct answer was Bobby. Question 9. Which team did Spurs play in the Premier League prior to the 2008 League Cup final? According to Bob Spur, once you've had Brown, you forget how to rhyme and grammar, apparently.
Yeah, grammar.
Grammarly.
Yeah, Grammarly. Use it every day.
You would think, wouldn't you, that someone who had problems with grammar would jump at the chance at a free app that would help them with their grammar, wouldn't you? Punctuation.
Rez,
you know.
did you tell everyone that we need to leave and they've got to carry on the show?
Oh,
Sup, fellas?
yeah, it's good ears. Marvelous.
Are you guys putting your answers in?
What was the question?
It's right there in front of you.
Oh, fuck yeah. Right.
I've only done it for the others as well.
Oh, shit, yeah. I better answer.
You better.
Bob.
No, if you do that on this one.
Oh my god, Bob.
I will decapitalize. I'll decapitalize just as a.
Oh, fucking hell, Bob.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Phil, baby, what will you be eating for dinner this weekend? Joss Ackland's spunky backpack.
Nice.
A cuddly toy.
Welshie, what
Who are you
title do
dating?
you give yourself? Queen of the South.
Oh, oh, never mind.
Right, are we all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the correct answer is Derby County. You have each put
I'm close.
Ramajam FC. That's fantastic. For that, you get minus 0.82 points.
Okay. Amicable.
I like it. It's excellent. Kuva, molten brown, texture like sun. Yes, I like that muchly. You can have 0.1 points for that one. Bobby has put Browntown FC, also known as Samosa United. Just for the blatant racism, you can have a point.
Dude, come on, Rezi.
Then the Coffee Company Christmas special. I'm afraid we don't. I'm afraid because we're sponsored by the PG OML, we're not actually allowed to have any other sponsorship on the show. So for that, you will have to suffer a 146-point penalty. I'm afraid, Ben. Sorry
Okay.
I do apologize.
I mean, it goes to show that the PGMOL don't care about other people, and they're hideous people as well.
Clearly.
I mean,
they don't like maple syrup.
They hate small businesses. They hate YouTube shows. They hate getting decisions correct, and they're blatant liars.
So are you saying that PGMOL isn't a blend of PG tips and retinol then?
No, that's a different product. We're sponsored by them next week.
Tastes quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. It's tasty. It's tasty, you know. Or so I was told.
Calamine lotion instead. I'll be having calamine lotion instead.
Excellent.
But you PGMOL.
Yeah.
And Iggy has
and fuck you, Sanjay.
Dubai, and for that you can have 1,200 points. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So as we go into the final question, just a quick update on the scores.
Indian accent.
Barry.
Indian accent.
Oh, which accent would you like?
Indian.
Okay. So Barry is on 0.01 points. So this is an Indian born in this country. Kuva is on 0.16
No, it is
points.
not.
Bobby is on 2.01 points. Ben is on 1 point. And Iggy is on 1,225 points. So it's very close.
It's all to play for, really.
It's all to play for. Yeah. So question 10. In 1997-98, Spurs finished the season with a run of unbeaten games. How many games were in that run?
We went for unbeaten games.
Okay, how many?
Pre-Levy.
How many? It was pre-Levy, 97-98.
I don't know. I need to look at the answers. Okay.
Yeah, I need to go and Google for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this answer. I mean, I was only 2 at the time, but I remember this really clearly. Even though I didn't go to any of the games, when I was 2, I remember this really clearly. So I think I've got this. I thought this for
Phil P is very much in the right zone of thinking for answering this question. Yeah. So I think following, get yourself into Phil P's head. Right?
Oh yeah.
Go woo. Go woo. That's very important. Right. We'll go around and do a woo individually in a second. And then that should guide you towards the answer. Right. So Barry, let's have your woo.
Woo.
Lovely. Kuva?
I think I'm inspired by last night, and I'm going to go with a woo.
That was a woo. That was a soul-driven woo. That really was. Bobby, let's have your woo.
This is for you, Philly. Woo! That is the Indian accent way.
Nice. Ben, can we have your woo?
I'm gonna do the Yiddish version of woo, and it's
good. World weary. I like it. Iggy, your woo, please.
It's showtime. Woo!
Oh, look at that. That was that gusto.
Woo!
My voice
Have you guys done your answers?
Hey, so is yours, Stuart. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, the difference is he's not Indian.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's shittier.
Racist bastard.
Yeah.
I took your advice and got inside Phil P's head. The answer was easy then.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. As soon as you do that.
The only thing I've put inside Phil P's head is hot chocolate.
Cool.
That was my
Are
nickname
you
in
all
high
ready?
school.
Are we all ready? So
Yeah,
the
already.
actual answer was 5. Can you
Fucking
believe
hell,
it?
that's
We
some,
went
that's some
5
record.
games unbeaten. I know.
That's some
I know.
record, that is.
That's like end of days shit. That is.
Wow.
That really is. So your answers. Barry has put 5 gold rings. I'm not entirely sure what he's thinking of there.
Olympics.
5 golden
For that, I'm
rings.
afraid I'm going to have to dock
4
you.
calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in
brown
a pear tree.
No,
amazing.
still not getting it.
No.
You know, I tell you what, before you sang, I was going to dock you 10 points, right? But after that beautiful rendition, I'm going to dock you 0.01 points instead.
It's all them days you spent with the priests.
Coover has put
Oh,
114.2 out of 200.3. He's capitalized the U
Yeah.
in the middle of the word. He's put Enoch out and Ballsack, and for that, that is a pretty killer
That's a
score.
whopper.
That is a real whopper. For that, I think I'm going to give him 0.05 points.
What? Legend.
I know.
You
Bobby
fucking
is
legend,
used to
Coov.
win football games in question marks, and that takes me back to last night. So I'm going to dock him minus 2.01 points. Ben has put 114 games unbeaten.
I was there. I remember.
Which-
I was 2, but I remember.
Which, as you know, Ben, is impossible. So I'm going to dock you a point.
Okay.
And Iggy
Racism,
has
Benny.
put
There's a lot of
22.
racism down here.
3 minus 4 times 7 minus 11 equals is the answer in it blood. That's a fantastic answer. And for that, I'm only going to dock you 1,225 points. Excellent stuff. Fantastic. Thank you for playing, gentlemen. Would you like to know the scores?
No.
No? Good, because I don't know what they are. Actually, I do know what they are.
win! Oh.
The answer.
No one knows the answers
It's
except for
interesting.
the
No. I think you're going to enjoy this. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay. In last place is Barry with 0 points.
Wow. Fixes in.
In joint last place is Bobby.
Yes.
0
Fixes
points.
in.
Barry may not have nothing,
Racist.
but he has the experience of the Hoovers.
In further
That's true.
joint last
Henry
place
loves
is
us.
Ben
He loves
with
us.
0 points.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In equal fourth last place is Iggy with 0 points.
We do, Iggy.
In first place is Coover with 0.05 points.
Yeah.
There you are.
Justice.
Wow.
Just
I mean,
The winner,
Yeah.
the winner would have total one.
Destroyed you all. I mean,
Yeah.
he was so far ahead,
Yeah.
right, that I don't think there were enough points that could ever be awarded in a quiz for any of you others to catch up with him.
Yeah.
That's how far ahead he was.
Rez, sorry.
Clear racism.
We have got a bonus question.
Bono.
Oh,
Ooh.
No.
Too late.
No.
What's the-
We have a
what's-
bonus
what's the
question.
bonus question?
And,
Yeah, what's
and
the bonus?
I'm curious of people's answers. It
Mhm.
comes all the way from Miami.
Mhm.
Miami is where Dan lives. Miami, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Bonus question: who is
Uh-huh.
winning the World Cup?
No
The
one
winner
gives a
of
shit.
the World Cup is the one that had the balls not to go there.
No.
Not to
That's
support
not the
this
answer.
shambles.
Put your answers in the chat. I'm going to not play.
Mhm.
Rez, you can play this.
I didn't
bonus
name
question.
the country. I just told you my thoughts.
Just put your answer in the chat, please. In your name. Come on.
Right.
Mhm.
Right, who's going to win the World Cup?
Are we talking about the World Cup of soccer or cricket?
Either or.
Football, Bobby. Football.
Guys, who's winning the World Cup? India?
Who aren't in it?
Does that matter?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are we ready?
Hang
Yes.
on. Yeah, chill, man.
Oh, Iggy's still not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying. I'm putting a lot of thought behind this.
yeah.
Spurs? Can I put Tottenham? No.
No.
You can. We'll laugh, but you can. Oops. Because that's what Phil's done.
See, great minds, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true support of the club.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He is a legend. He is a legend, that Phil.
He is a legend. He is a bit of a legend, isn't he?
He is.
He is. He's barely believable.
So
Yes,
the answers we've got is Rez is the Rezinator, open brackets, at @bat_spur, close brackets.
Yep.
What's your answer, Barry?
Kuva, no hurty, exclamation mark, Misuzi, brackets, Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Iggy, not fucking England, mate. # never coming home.
Mm-hmm.
Only shelf side on small U Thursday nights.
Ooh.
Emoji.
Yeah.
And one in the pink, one in the stink, or however you do that.
Yeah.
Bobby K, fucking hell. Of course he knows.
Well, that's
Two in
Matt
the pink,
Hardy,
yeah?
mate. That's Matt Hardy.
Every fucking kid driving around with a Honda Civic in this city has one of these stickers. And I bet you they don't know where the pink or the stink is. Forget getting both at the same time.
It's if you've watched early 2000s WWE, it's Matt Hardy version 1. So they're all big Matt Hardy fans.
Okay, so only shelf side on Thursdays nights, Matt Hardy version 1 emoji.
No, that's Devil Horns. That is just
Oh, is it? All right, don't complicate things, Ben. Italy, the actual answer, because Dan gave the answer. Not Italy.
So do I get a half a point?
Dan gets 42,000,006 points.
Nice.
So Dan
is the winner.
Surprising lead. And
that Shambles World Cup.
You know what, Dan? You're going to be eating crow when it's India-Italy final.
They said,
that's right.
Where is the World Cup being held? Qatar. Sorry, mate. We're not going now. We're not going. I refuse.
They want to work.
Anyway.
Beat Macedonia. Beat Macedonia. No. We're not going.
Yeah.
True to their word, they were.
They did that and said,
right.
Hey.
Mr. Producer, I think seeing as he took a break from being really sweary and rude and actually joined us, I think it's time for Iggy's Corner, don't you?
It is time for Iggy's Corner, yeah.
It's time for Iggy's Corner. So, Iggy, what is happening in your corner today?
Not much, mate.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Oh. Good. That was quality content.
I mean, I did have a look. I went like that. I said, not much.
That's true. The look in the corner was.
I looked to verify. So there's not much happening.
It really is like being in the room with people at times, isn't it?
It really is. The realism, the grittiness of everyday existence.
I mean, I could speak about Nottingham Forest last night, but I'm sure you other
No, we had an 18-minute video of you, and you didn't do a morning Tottenham away.
I did. It was kind of a good morning, afternoon Tottenham away.
Oh well, I didn't tune in because I didn't.
What's that dog nice, Iggy, that I saw in your video? Because it was
Mate, shit me up. You know that dog. It shit me up. I kid you not. If you actually watch that back, I was just about to swear. I was like, it shit me up, and ended up saying it scared me to death. You can actually see me changing. I went, it scared me to death.
It was one really.
I felt a presence, and I went like that, and I thought. And then he's come around this way. I was like, oh, shoot. I don't know who the fuck I thought I saw, but I felt something. That's why I went like that. And I didn't see who it was. And it just crept up in front of me.
Yeah,
it scared me to death.
Phil described it perfectly. It was like the modern version of The Wire, but better. It was the slow burn.
It was a gorgeous dog, but
as golden Labradors go, that was terrifying.
For a big dog, it walked on its feet.
What was it? Was it a teacup chihuahua or whatever they are?
No. I don't know what it was because it's like I said, it shit me up because although I felt the presence, I didn't see anything, until it came round. Once it came round, I was like, "Oh fuck, it was you." But I tell you what, it moved on. It moved on Cat's feet. I tell you.
That's a real problem because it's a dog.
That's a weird dog, man.
Yeah, it's a weird dog.
It was a lovely white dog, but I really didn't. Honestly, if the owner wasn't there, I would
Here we go again. Lovely white dog. Yeah.
It was a nice because it frightened me. Until the owner came round. I was like,
oh no!
I would have done that. I would have done that as well, but getcha.
Come on, guys, get woke.
Yeah.
All laugh at.
Yeah. Right. We really, after last night, we cannot laugh at anyone. No. We cannot laugh at fucking anyone. All right.
Yes, we can. We can laugh at Tottenham fucking Hotspur.
Yeah. Let's all laugh at Spurs. Nick, how are you going to be laughing at Spurs?
Nah.
Let's all laugh at the geezer that booked the fucking hotel in Istanbul. Fuck me. Let's all laugh at him.
Let's laugh
on Istanbul.
Let's laugh at the fucking fool that's decided to spend a chunk of money to fly over there and try to watch Tottenham play football in January. Let's see. They've only got 2 months to figure out and see if they can remember how.
Valentine's Day is February, mate.
All them hours.
Let's all laugh at Iggy. Let's all laugh at Iggy, who's going on Valentine's Day to watch AC Milan Tottenham.
That's all laugh.
I can laugh at her. She's not even here, so I can laugh as loud as I want. Valentine's Day. I'm fucking off in Italy without you.
Valentino. Back again.
Now we're gonna be seeing. So who's the joke on there?
And it was at that point that he realised he fucked up.
Hello, love. You all right?
No. Iggy's not on stream, Sophie.
And that's when I shot him, my lad.
She's literally gonna watch this back and go, fucking gonna kill him.
Fucking wanker.
Yeah.
The problem is.
And what about Mama Kay? You spent all that money to go to England and go and watch a managerless Tottenham. I mean, that would be fucking funny. Your first day here, and you get the crowd going, "Moo! Get him out!" What an experience!
You watch a managerless Tottenham with
the trouble is, Bobby will think that the crowd booing at him.
Yeah, the white handkerchiefs, the white handkerchiefs. And you're thinking, they've got a really great tifo going on here.
That's a great atmosphere. I did not see this on the television.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Why is everyone holding a handkerchief up in there? That's lovely here. All in white as well.
Yes, I love this sea of white.
It's when they go to put the handkerchiefs over their faces that then Bobby K shits himself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why do they all wear the same pointy white handkerchiefs?
Oh, with holes in the eyes. And
some bloke nudges him at half time. I forgot my kerosene. Have you got any?
Oh, shit. Cut. We're going to get closed down.
In the stream, Dave.
Thank God I can outrun the kids.
That was the perfect time for a police officer to go past Rez's house.
I think it was still.
Oh lordy. Oh well. Right, chaps.
We have some questions just to finish quickly.
Okay, so yeah, let's do the questions. How do you put up a shelf? Just invite them round
on the side,
give them a bedroom to sleep in, and sort it.
You pay someone to put up a shelf. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you do it on Thursdays when you've got a proper slot for doing it that isn't interrupted by other people.
Yes. That's the best time.
Just get her to do it.
I know. You install some brackets. You put up your shelf. Usually go to Wix because
just don't buy IKEA.
Yeah, just They can't go IKEA anymore. It's bloody closed down, isn't it?
There you
So
go.
what you're saying, Iggy,
the wall.
get Sophie to do it because she won't be doing anything else on Valentine's Day.
There you go.
It's amazing. It's amazing how you can read my mind. I mean, generally go in there and read what's going on.
Iggy, I was thinking the same thing. Mama K's got 9 days to put up a shelf. The house is empty.
Better
Why
get
the fuck
cracking,
ain't it
innit?
done?
If she doesn't get it done, if she doesn't get it done by the end of that, she's never gonna do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
I'm here to put up a shelf. That's something Bobby K would do on
Wow.
I'm here to put up a shelf, Bobby K. I heard Bobby's in England.
You've got 9 days to put this shelf up because otherwise, by the time I come back, it will just carry on being there the same way as it was when I left.
Yeah.
That'd be there. Pretty much. It will still be there.
It'll still be there.
Cool.
Honestly,
Question
she
for
does
that.
want to
Is
be
it
alright.
weird that I still had a wank after Tottenham played? No?
No.
I think that was to console himself.
No.
Mate, you've got to
It's
have
weird
some
if you didn't have one
serious control to
No,
have
but
keep that going after watching that.
But it'd be weird if you didn't have one before the game.
During.
Which famous SSS, a nice question. Which famous Spurs fan is the panel and chat's most proud of as being a fellow supporter? That's a nice one. Yeah.
Oh,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Oh, Tom Holland.
Famous Spurs fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Famous as a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
I think
Spider-Man kid. Yeah.
I think it's got to be Jeffrey Dahmer, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He's been in the chat tonight as well. He's been in the chat, so he's good. Yeah.
Oh no! How about Charlie Bronson? Him being in prison that long, it explains a lot. Being a Spurs fan, really.
Do you mean Charles Manson?
No.
Oh.
Charlie Bronson, Britain's most dangerous criminal, he was for ages.
Oh, him. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you meant Charles Manson. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah. It's a way of keeping him safe from himself.
It's better than watching games.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Are you going to the Spurs game? No, I'm in prison.
I
got any room?
Yeah, I'm
in all
prison.
seriousness, I would say Adele, but it's Adele or something, isn't it? Now, didn't she have some press conference about how to just say her name?
Did she?
Yeah, did you see that shit over there? She had some press conference about, by the way, my name is not Adele, it's Adele or some shit like that. I don't know.
Adelaide.
Adelaide, yeah.
Adele Ali.
Well,
you sure it wasn't Dele Alli doing
We
the press
got Adele.
when I was doing,
I don't think she understands.
I don't think she understands. Lee McQueen, nice.
When I was in year 8 ICT at King Solomon High School, I asked the teacher what type of computers we're going to use, and they just said Adele. And I was like, that's a fucking singer, mate, not a computer.
Hello, love.
Right.
I'm not joking. She really is here.
She literally got in.
She literally got in. No, she's coming to update this Sophie's Corner. No, Dele Alli. We got Dele Alli.
Iggy's got Ali.
Yeah.
Ali.
We're just gonna see what imagine Iggy's here. You're just gonna see a fist coming at this angle in a minute and just hit him straight in the face.
No, what are you talking about? I'll never go to
Fucking
Milan
out
on
completely.
Valentine's Day. Don't be silly.
Yeah, especially with that coffee.
I'll never think of doing such thing, babe. Why would I think I'll go in Milan to the 14th of on Valentine's Day? How insensitive are they? Tell me. Tell them, love.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live, by the way. We're still live. We're not. This is not backstage. This is live. She's like, "Are you backstage?" I'm like, "No, we're pretty much live."
Oh, fuck. You want to say hi to Mama?
Sure
Sophie, you want to say hi to Mama Kay?
I decided just to piss off without saying goodbye to anyone.
SSS, how much do we love Paul Stewart on a scale of 1 to 10?
114.
114, definitely. Point.
He's a great rock star, great singer.
Big up.
I thought you meant Rod Stewart.
Why are we so shite? And my answers to the quiz is Hoddle. If you could fix one of the questions so I get one right. Yeah. If I'd seen that before, I might have been able to, but I didn't because the producer didn't show me the question.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Mark.
Fucking useless.
Yeah. Why are we so shite, gentlemen?
Bit
natural ability.
Everybody's got their talents, baby.
Yeah. SSSS Barry, do you really hate your ex-wife? Iggy.
I know the answer to that.
Do you know what? He doesn't, but I fucking do. I hope that answers your question, Mark.
Ben.
I would say when the seagulls follow the trawler, they're expecting a fish to be thrown off the boat, and sometimes they do.
Okay.
There's always more fish in the sea, as they say.
Bobby?
I'm more seeing the fish.
I would say Barry's relationship with his ex is that of a Spurs fan with a Gooner.
Right. Kuva?
I would say becoming more amicable as time passes and it moves towards being a cold case file.
Right. Fantastic. And that's our last question, I think.
Yeah.
Hope that answers it.
SSS, what is the point in this fucking show and why does anybody watch?
And
we're going to throw it open to the chat as well, I think, on this occasion. Barry, what is the point in this fucking show and why the hell does anybody watch?
I just don't know.
No, I don't know either.
What the point is, I mean, I don't know whether Kuva was talking about this show or he was talking about Nottingham Forest and Tottenham Hotspur.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
We needed this show very much tonight on the back of that shit show that was last night, not tonight. So we needed this to kind of come out of that shit to allow us to move on to the excitement that is the weekend and hopefully the weekend games. So this is a perfect remedy, a perfect cure for that shit show we saw last night. I think that's fair.
I like that. That's a good one. If Dyer and Royale are the answer, what the actual fuck is the question?
What combination of defenders can show they can't defend?
Tomorrow. That's the answer.
Okay.
I'm looking at this as being a rhetorical question, really.
I think the answer is woo! Woo! I don't know why.
Correct.
When you have too many Royals, you end up having a Dyer.
I think you should give Mark a solid 0.2 points.
I think so too. I think Luca gets a 0.2 points as well.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. SS says, does Tourette's count as a disability? If not, go fuck yourselves, you bunch of fucking cunts, you wankers. At least that's what I'm guessing he's saying. It's a very racist comment, obviously, because it is.
And it's a very racist, misunderstood comment.
Yeah,
shouldn't Tourette's be capitalised? I can't trade this seriously, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that. No,
I think it should be dot points, even though you're not in the quiz. In fact, dot points for not being in the quiz as well.
How many points? No, let's go around. Barry, how many points do I dock from Bob Spur for not being in the quiz? And how many points do I dock for not getting Tourette's with a capital T?
It's got to be like minus 5,000.
Each or all together?
Altogether,
okay. Kuva?
3,997.5 for the first offence, and some others for the second. That's 5,000.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like it. Bobby?
Since he is clearly the only other brown representative, no points docked. I love you, fucker, the Bob Spur. Oh no, please, no! You switch, you flippity floppity. 1 minute you're on their team, 1 minute you're on this team, 1 minute you're being searched at airports, 1 minute you're randomly selected, next minute you're not. Very dodgy.
So how many points?
My-
I'm going to have to come down hard on you now, Bobby.
Hey, you will not
my
come
God.
You will not be coming on down on the bucket of nothing.
I'm going to have to come down hard on you. Right? And impose some discipline. Right? Because if you don't sort yourself out, it's going to go very hard for you.
Mama K said as well.
In fact, I'm going to do an for that finger as well.
Oh, Josh. You like your rest?
All right. So sort yourself out. Otherwise, there'll be more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave him alone. He was in a coma.
How many points?
3.
650 billion, 350 million, and 114.
Fine. And Iggy, how many points?
Whatever Ben said. I think.
Why is Iggy gone on quiet since Sophie came home?
Exactly.
Well
Shut down completely. I like
he's
Iggy.
not, he just.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
And the final question.
Normally, it's something else that burns.
Her fucking cooking because it's shit. Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Oh, I didn't say that. She's not going to like you for that.
Is it because the telephone rang while you were ironing?
I'm out of here.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I was saying she's saying her ears are burning. I said normally it's something else that's burning.
The toast.
She's like,
oh my good God in heaven! Right, my thanks to the panel. Let's go round. Barry, when can we see you next?
You can see me before I say it. I'm just going to read out the Carabao Cup draw, which we're not in. Wolves against Gillingham, Southampton against Lincoln City, Blackburn, Nottingham Forest. So we would have lost anyway. We would have lost anyway because Dylan Markande would have scored and against us, and we'd have gone out anyway. Newcastle, Bournemouth, Manchester City versus Liverpool.
Oh,
no way!
For fuck's sake!
So that's another big one going out.
Yeah, Manchester United, Burnley, MK Dons v Leicester, and Charlton v Brighton.
Who have we got?
It would have been Blackburn away.
City and Liverpool.
It would have been Blackburn
Nick,
away.
where can we find you?
We would have been playing Blackburn.
Wow.
You can find me. Go on, Iggy. What are you going to say?
No, nothing. Another big one will go out, and that would have been would have really left it wide open there. But, but like I said, we play for top 4. We don't play for trophies, so no big loss. No big loss. I don't know what we're talking about trophies for. Top 4 is. I was told today, top 4 is a trophy. I was corrected.
That's right.
Honestly, I had to read that comment twice.
Yeah.
Top 4 is a trophy. That's what we should be aiming for. So I shut up and I said, well, we've got nothing to feel disappointed about going out last night. Why are we disappointed about going out of a cup last night? Top 4 is still up for grabs.
Yeah, but we're not getting that either.
Yeah.
Well, no. You got to wait till May for that, Mr. Coover. You can't write yourself off so early. It's only November.
No, give it till March and we'll be done.
By May, we might have another manager.
Oh, or 2.
Or 2.
If we sack them in January.
Coover, we've had 5 since 2019. Don't limit yourselves. Don't cut yourself so short. We've had 5 since 2019.
Keep the faith, man. Trust the process. Trust the process.
Spin that wheel.
I'm telling you, right? Bobby will be coming over, and it'll be fireworks going in the stadium, white handkerchiefs going out there. He's gonna think, well, fucking Tottenham Stadium's like no other stadium. He's gonna see Christian Gross on the bench, but we're gonna be exciting, titillating football. And yeah, Bobby, you're gonna have the time of your life.
And Brian Daigle leading a horde of rabble, kicking the doors down.
I'll tell you,
Nick,
brilliant.
where can we find you next?
You can find me with Brian Daigle doing the watch along.
Ooh.
Stop. Be steady. Think about what you're about to say. You can find you with Brian Daigle doing what exactly?
Doing the watch along.
What are you watching?
What are you watching along exactly?
I'm going to watch 11 grown men be absolutely
Play with the balls. Nice.
On a Saturday night?
On a Saturday afternoon.
Nice.
In
Nice.
N17. In N17, yeah.
In N17.
Yeah, 11 players getting absolutely destroyed in N17.
And what are the other 11 doing?
Well, they're
destroying them, surely.
Watching.
Watching.
So you're actually watching 22 blokes, not 11.
All right.
I'm just saying, you're watching 22 blokes with Brian Daigle on a
He's very
Saturday
selective with what he looks at.
Yeah.
afternoon.
And we're going to lose. We're going to lose to Leeds United on Saturday. So.
No, we won't.
Cougar, where can we find you?
We won't lose.
On Saturday, you could probably find me in the evening screaming into my pillow why we lost again. Well, we'll go for Bob Spur TV, won't we, on Saturday? Definitely.
There you go. Tune in Saturday, 10:45, Bob Spur TV for In the Wall.
Recovering from Leeds thrashing.
Yeah, for a number of us will be on.
If I'm back from the mill, I'll be on as well. If I'm back in time, I'll be on.
Iggy, where can we find you?
What day is it? Thursday. So tomorrow night we'll be doing Friday night pod, Tottenham away, and then in the morning we'll be doing a good morning Tottenham away. And we will win Saturday. We will beat Leeds on Saturday. Fantastic. There's no way we're not going to go into a World Cup break with a defeat. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that. We're gonna win on Saturday. This is not the EFL Cup. There's no trophies there. The pressure will be off. We're going into league games. Where the only thing up for grabs will be points, not trophies. Points, not trophies. Once that is cleared, we'll be good to go.
We'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Iggy, because we've always bounced back from a bad result this season, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not the last 3 games, but normally we do. Nah, we'll win Saturday. We will.
Benjilton, where can we find you, sir?
So you can find us the usual part. The Coffee Company, Monday through Thursday, the only stream at 2 p.m. Weekdays. And of course, I don't know. I don't know when we're streaming tomorrow. I think about 4 o'clock tomorrow for Fridays at the Coffee Company. And you can now find us on Tottenham on Tour, where we're doing a bit of work over there. Brian is now back in the UK, so expect loads of content of Brian screaming at the wall or at Levy, or he's going to be screaming at someone. He might be screaming into Cuba's pillow with him. We might just go. So find us over there on Tottenham on Tour with the wonderful Brian Ireland, Mr. Brian Daigle, and Mr. Danny Kiriakou, along with some of the extra cast like Ryan Isaacs and co. And we're going to have fun on Tottenham on Tour. And place of chill as always. Get your coffee, Christmas coffee at the Coffee Company. Good stuff.
Fantastic. If you're in the area, go to number 8, the Broadway, Woodford Green, and enjoy some fantastic coffee. Mr. K, which apparently we found out today stands for Knob, allegedly. Yeah. So Bobby Knob.
Hey, buddy, you got a shout out.
Hey, where can we find you?
Well, if I can get the kids to bed early enough, I'm going to hit up the $1 Million Saloon. They've got a 2-for-1 lap dance special tonight. Other than that,
they're
we'll
still
be back
playing
with
FIFA in the same room with you, right?
Yeah, but I got a headset on.
Yeah, but you're speaking in the same room as them.
Yeah, but I got a headset on.
Right, go on.
I didn't say 4-for-1 lap dance. They can get their own. Fucking hell, they got piggy banks. Jesus Christ, man. I'm a supportive father, but this is ridiculous.
Ungrateful kids.
I know, I'm paying for their lap dances. Ground them again, Benny.
Kids.
Fucking ridiculous.
Especially the ones that are under 10. The ones that are under 10, they don't contribute at all.
No, these ones are all over 10 and none of them work. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
You know, how else are we going to man our sweatshops?
Dude, honestly,
Well,
it
I
bothers
always
me. They
joke.
wear
I always
shoes
joke.
kids younger
Yeah.
than them made.
I always joke to my kids they'll end up being chimney sweeps when they grow up, and I was joking, but now I'm thinking it could become a reality.
Yeah, I think so. You got to earn a crust somehow, you know.
Somebody's got to sweep the chimney.
Well, Cole is back, and
Cole is the only thing going to be running the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bob Spur just dropped it, so I guess I'm coming on In the Wall on Saturday night. So good, because I just restocked and I missed my buddy Sanjay. So I've got a few choice words comments that I'm sure that I'll have to address towards him, because I know this is where we're at. Kuv and the Kang will be back next Sunday, hopefully, and yeah, boys just dropped off the pitch there yesterday. So for those of you who haven't watched, if you want to get over, show the boys some love, it would be much appreciated. So yeah, come on over to Three Spurs Boys. Click the buttons. One of them says you like us. The other one says you sub to us. And they're fucking free, yo. Fucking free. It's fantastic.
Brilliant. Thank you to all my guests for joining us. This is actually going to be probably our last Shelfside Spurs show of 2022, with the World Cup coming up. And our next Tottenham game will be on Boxing Day, which I'm reliably informed is on a Monday. So we might do one just before the new year, possibly, but depends on how myself and my partner in crime, the man of 1,000 names, is feeling at the time. If it is our last one, for those of you that are watching, I hope that you gain some enjoyment out of the World Cup. I don't begrudge you any pleasure that you might get. Obviously, I'm not watching it myself. If we don't stream beforehand, well, we certainly won't be streaming beforehand. Have a fantastic Christmas. If we don't stream beforehand, have a fantastic New Year. And we will see you in the new year, unless we drag ourselves away from any kind of stuff. No, we don't. We really don't. Unless we manage to drag ourselves away from our feasts and our families and decide to spend some time with all you crazy, crazy people. And finally, as is the usual, I'm just going to go through and name check everyone who has been kind enough to comment. So big up to Eugene, Chris Agambar, Welshie, Phil Baby, Mark Cousins, Mark Swift, Alan Harris, Hasper TV, Peter Simons, Stuart George, Phil P. Woo! Danny K, Scott M, Simply Ace, United Spurs of America, Stroke Jake, with his Rodrigo Bentancur. Paul Brown, Entodge, Iggy, Ian, Ryan, Andy G, Kerrian, Bryce, Jeffrey Dahmer. I never thought I'd say that. Mick Hammerluck, Rob Belcher, Jason Ball, Tom 81, Cockney TV Golden Cock, Dan THFC and his nan, Alexander Hilton, Jamie, Jens, Kim, Bob Spur, Darius, Luca, and finally the one and only Sophie. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. Terrible result, but hopefully we brought a little bit of fun to your Thursday night to make up for it. And big up to you all, and we will see you soon. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.